American, the newest hotel in Mountain Home, offers visitors the finest accommodations and the cleanest amenities for your next stay. At American, take advantage of our fast check-in and relax in our luxurious standard or suite rooms, complete with sleeper sofa, or pull up a stool at the only hotel in Mountain Home with a full wet bar. Swim or enjoy a tan at our outdoor heated pool, or if you need to stay moving, Merrick Inn has a full fitness area available for guests. Merrick Inn also offers a full continental hot breakfast and guest laundry. And with a convenient location right off the bypass with shopping and restaurants within walking distance, Merrick Inn is the best choice for your next stay. Merrick Inn, located at 290 Drillers Drive in Mountain Home. Book your reservation today.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to offer the best care for athletes of all ages. Call to schedule an appointment today.
Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Ready to take your adventure to the extreme? At Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, we're proud to bring you Segway Power Sports, redefining the ultimate riding experience. From powerful ATVs to the latest off-road machines, Segway is built to conquer, and right now, enjoy 0% financing with quick approvals to get you on the trail faster. We service all brands and models, so your ride stays adventure ready. Don't wait, stop by Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, the best location in town, and experience Segway Power Sports today.
At Live Edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rolla, Missouri, home of the Bulldogs, for some rare Thursday night high school football action. Your Bombers come in riding an early season momentum after a 2-0 start, while Rolla enters at 2-1, showing flashes of offense, firepower. Over the next hour, we'll break it down, the matchups, the spotlights, key players, and set the stage for kickoff tonight right here on the ASU Mountain Home pregame show along with Extreme Outdoors. Guys, I'm Tobias Pugsley alongside Brad, above average football IQ Coleman, the stat sheet wizard Barkley O'Dear Barbara Terry, and Josh, the eye in the sky Kaminsky. Guys, welcome to Rolla. Welcome to some Thursday night football action.
Yeah, it's glad to be here. Quick trip up north to Rolla. Do miss Bob. Bob is normally in our pregame show. He is back home. I saw a post from Decon that said this is Bomber Apocalypse today, and that every fall sport, I think, except for golf, may be playing at home tonight. I know our tennis team's at home, volleyball's at home. Who am I missing?
We got the ninth grade teams playing
Green County Tech.
Cross country, I believe, is running.
We are going to try to keep everybody updated on scores and that we have coming back from back home.
We are. And if you have any scores, if you have any updates, if you're live on there listening to us, please hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, 870-321-6839. Hit us up. Let us know if you've got any changes and any scores or anything going out there. We'll be talking to Bob a little bit in and out of the tonight's matchup. Guys, we got an awesome team that pulls everything together. And I just want to mention everybody, you know, I mentioned Brad and Barkley, but Josh, obviously, you mentioned that Bob's out of town. But guys, behind the scenes, there's some guys like Scooter and like Gil that make all these things happen and make all the technology work. And it's just incredible what they can do. And things like instant replay and all those things possible because of some of the technology and what they bring. And then you've got our friends at KTLO, you know, Bryson, Sammy, Brandy, Becca, Heather, all working to try to, you know, help everybody. We got excellent, all kinds of things like stats. We've got excellent things like with some new stuff this year we're going to talk about later in the broadcast, like Teacher of the Week, Band Member of the Week. Those are things, man, we've talked from the beginning, guys. Our goal is to highlight the players and to highlight all the things going on. And that's awesome to be able to put the spotlight on that. Josh, I know that's one of the things you really enjoy.
Oh, yeah, I love everything about the kids. It's all about the kids for me. I mean, me and Bob done this when there was back in the day when they didn't ever win a ball game. So, I like to watch football, plain and simple.
Josh, talking about that a little bit, kind of the community, we just have people come in here and say, wow, this looks like an ESPN setup that you guys have going on in here. And we do that so that people can see and watch this, grandparents can watch it and family. And, when things are happening back home, what's the biggest change over the past few years that you've seen with this football program? You played back late 90s, right?
Yep.
Won't give your age too much, but what are some of the changes that you've seen take place here in this football program?
Man, I've just seen the attitude of the kids, the attitude of, the coaching is the biggest thing. I just see passion in the coaches, which carries on to the kids. It just, it's hard to explain. It's a fire in Mountain Home, and I haven't seen it in a long time. Most of the time you'd go, Bombers are playing, oh well, they didn't care. It was like, but now, we'd go to games and there'd be 20 parents in the stands and go to these games, and it's packed. It's great turnout. It's awesome to see in my eyes.
Well, last week at that Harrison game, Josh, you couldn't have put a sack full of nickels in that stadium. It was a packed house. Great game for the Bombers last week. Been on a little bit of a long break. I'm looking forward to kind of getting our legs back under us today. Yeah,
I am too. I'm ready. I've been ready for football. I was watching a bunch of games last week. Had about 5 iPads going and a computer and a TV, and
it texted me all during that time. I was like, "Are you watching this game?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm watching. It's crazy."
I was really hoping Greenwood was gonna go down.
Well, I think we're saving that hopefully for
a
certain time late in the year.
That's right. We are tuned in right now to the ASU Mountain Home pregame show along with the Stream Outdoors. ASU Mountain Home, huddle up, make a call, and visit ASUMH.edu. The road to victory starts at ASUMH. The guys, teams down there warming up. About a 2 hour, 45-minute drive.
292 miles.
Yeah. And, team got up here. They look relaxed. We saw them get off the bus. Seems like the mindset's right where they left off, from the last game.
Yeah, curious to see. I think it's always good to have kind of a break after the Harrison game. Was able to kind of sit on the sidelines, do the chain gang for the JV Harrison game Monday night, and the Harrison coaches were still just talking about how physically dominated they were in that game. And, when you play a game like that as a player, on you physically, mentally, even Coach Harry said, man, for those 2 weeks, nobody even asked me, how's Janet? How's your wife doing? How's this? It's always, are you going to beat Harrison? Well, we look, and so he's like, to be able to get that off his shoulders, to win that game handedly. Let's be honest, it was handedly. They ran 27 offensive plays. They scored on the late interception or fumble that we had. They scored late. It was not a close game. And anybody watching that game will tell you that.
Yeah, there were substitutes in at that point too. And
what's that?
There were substitutes in at that point.
There were, but just to dominate that game, to have a week to rest, to kind of get your bearings back about you, make a road trip to another last non-conference game before you hit the conference grind. I think it was a perfect time for that.
Oh, without a doubt, it was perfect time. As I played, we were always, when I grew up, we hate Harrison, period. And it takes a lot on you, and it's a great thing to see those kids get a break because, mentally, physically, it was a ball game. Mountain Home dominated for sure.
Yeah, and we had some injuries in there beat up. I know Yarborough was down a little bit. Ford was down. Barrett was down. Those guys are back. They're healthy. They're ready to go.
Well, one of the things, too, guys, is, of course, you have I believe it was the 7th grade, and then the JV turnaround and later in the week and put it, had great competition with Harrison. And I believe we whooped them in one competition. And, the future's bright. A lot of bright spots, a lot of great things happening. And then look at your youth program. We don't play Harrison, but those kids, they can't wait for the day they play Harrison. And it's really neat to see that competition. And it's a friendly rivalry, but tonight, guys, all focus is right here in Rolla and these Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that JV game I was watching, and you sit there and you look and you're like, wow, where our program has come to. Because I'm watching on the field and I'm seeing guys like Kanye Warman. I'm watching Seth Laura. I'm watching Saxon Bodenhammer, Corbin Lefevers. I'm watching Ashton Bradshaw. I'm watching some of these guys who I'm like, dang, man, these guys are flying around. They are hitting people. They are smoke. I mean, there's pops out there. And you're sitting there going, this is JV? And they're just waiting their turn. You know, they've got – so I mentioned Saxon Bodenhammer. He's a sophomore. Corbin Lefevers, he's a sophomore. They're in linebacker positions. Well, you wonder, you're like, okay, they're that good. Why are they not on the field? Well, they got 3 seniors that are ahead of them. They got Vaco and Del Soto and Bellamy. And so they're just kind of waiting their turn. And, you know, once they get that shot, I'm excited to see what they do.
Well, I mean, it's like Grandpa said, Brad, a rising tide's going to lift all ships, and that's what you have. When your seniors and juniors are playing to a certain level, then all of a sudden your freshmen and sophomores see that and want to lift up on that. And hopefully that continues, as Tobias mentions, all the way down to the 3rd grade level.
Absolutely. Josh, I'm sure it was like that in your era as well. I mean, it really great programs, whether it's 3rd grade or whether it's the collegiate, or even if you look at NFL programs, guys, those programs that have the next man up mentality, where they're ready and they got their players ready to step in those positions. I always had great coaches always tell me, you're one injury away, you're one play away from being the man, the person in there doing it. And the coaches that have those players ready and the programs that have those players ready seem to be the ones that are successful.
Exactly. I mean, you look at Greenwood, they've started real low. I mean, when I played, we didn't have 3rd grade. I mean, it was 7th grade we started. You know, that's all we had. So it's good to see those getting younger kids excited, because time you play 7th grade, we had a whole bunch, and then, you know, it kind of died off as the season went on because you didn't have that excitement when you start them young. And I mean, that's where Greenwood's had the success, in my opinion. I've talked to some people over there when we'd be there, and they start them out 3rd grade.
Yep.
And they teach them.
Yep. Teach them young and then all the way up. And guys, so I want you to stay tuned right here. We're going to come back. We're going to dive into the offense, the defense, special teams, and all the things. You're here on the Extreme Outdoors and ASU Mountain Home pregame show. We'll be back after this.
Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'm missing out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931.
Thanks everyone, especially Vicky. She's been with us since the beginning and saved us enough on our insurance to help us open our 2nd location.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
American Safeguard Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Who are you talking to anyway?
It's a commercial.
Since 2014, Southern Construction.
Welcome back to the ASU Mountain Home and Extreme Outdoors pregame show. We're live from Rolla, Missouri right now, and Josh is going to break down a recap of last week's game, our last game we played, I guess.
Pull that up for me, Gil.
Yeah, we'll get that up on this
last week.
Take a look at the last matchup the Bombers had. against Harrison. We talked a little bit about it earlier, but Josh is going to break it down here.
Yep, Mountain Home had 343 yards to Harrison's 218. Phillips, 19 of 26 passing, 199 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9 carries for 58 yards with a touchdown. Atkins, 7 catches, 64 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then he had the INT on defense. Kincaid, 5 catches, 47 yards. Miller, 16 carries, 75 yards, 3 catches for 49 yards. And then Harrison's Jones, quarterback, 17 of 29, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
Impressive night for stats for the Bombers.
Very much so. Miller, he just had 16 carries, 75 yards. It's kind of just a subtle night for him. Normally we like to see him bust them, and usually has way more than that.
Yeah, you kind of wonder when he's going to turn it on, but I just think Mountain Home has so many weapons this year that, time and place, I think there's going to be a night that we're going to have to rely really, really heavy on him.
Yep, I think so.
But we know one thing about Miller. He loves to hit. He'll be ready.
Definitely. And Carter Atkins, I think he's the man. If we had him last season, man, what a difference maker he's made so far this season.
Yeah, Josh, looking at the offense tonight, what are things that you see coming into this game against the Bulldogs for this Mountain Home offense?
I want to see how they control. You look at their score last week. They had 76 points. People are like, "Oh man, this is going to be tough." That's what I've heard all week. The team they played was not very good, but I want to see how the offensive line can control the line of scrimmage, but also the defensive line. I'm hoping that Yarborough and Coleman can get just like they did last week. They can get back there, disrupt the quarterback, get some pressure on him. Be in that backfield all night. And but the big thing for me is the offensive line. They still gelling. I think. They've had their spots, but then you can see they're still trying to gel. So that's my keys.
Yeah, you look at last week. You talk about the team. It was a team here in Missouri that had 3 different schools that put everybody together.
Yep.
And they came out here to try to play. You look at, they scored 76 points. I'll combat that with, they also gave up 32.
Yeah.
Right? Or 36
right.
or something like that. So
38.
So you're a defense from Rolla that gave up 38 points. Now, how many of those were second stringers, third stringers, JV type in there? I don't know. We talked to some people here at Rolla. They're like, guys, you will be the best team we may play all year. But I think our offense tonight is going to be able to march up and down the field. Personally, I think that's what I think we're going to see. I think we're going to be able to do it running, passing. I look for Phillips to have a big night. Carter Atkins, I think both those two kind of coming through there. You're going to have a big night, personally.
I like it, Brad. Sorry to bias that. We were talking with the radio guy next door, and he said we're going to get a different look, kind of an old-school offense that Rolla runs, being the veer. What that means for the viewer sitting at home is there's going to be a lot of misdirection, a lot of people moving inside the tackle box left or right, and the ball's going to square out one side or the other, maybe up the middle, depending on a read. So I think that is actually a good recipe for our defense and what we have in those front 7 with the linebackers, and I would expect them to have a big night tonight.
Yeah. Defense-wise, what are we looking for keys tonight, Josh?
For me, it's a defensive line for me. I mean, I want to see, Yarborough, Martin, Ford. I want to see that, or Coleman back, and just disrupting. But with that, I want to see the linebackers fly to the ball.
Yeah.
That's about the keys for me. I'm a offensive line, defensive line kind of guy, so that's what I'm looking for.
Win the game in the trenches.
Yep.
We talk about that. I talked to Harrison's coaches. They're like, man, y'all just pretty much physically manhandled this. We thought we were physical, and y'all were quick and physical. Hey, we're going to have to be physical tonight. Easton Smith is a senior quarterback for Rolla, 6'3", 245 pounds.
Tell him where else he plays, Brad.
Defensive end. So, he not only hauls hay, he burns diesel as well, folks. He is a big old boy. Going to be a lot to bring down.
That's terrifying, guys. Can you imagine the mindset of a quarterback that also plays defensive end? That means he likes to hit.
Let's see if our defensive ends get in there and meet Mr. Smith.
We're going to take a break here. You're listening to the American Safeguard Insurance and ASU Mountain Home pregame show. We'll be back for more Bomber football after this.
Since 2014, Southern Construction Roofing has completed over 9,000 roofs across Marion and Baxter counties. Their licensed, bonded, and insured team brings over 20 years experience to every job, residential or commercial. From full roof replacements and overlays to expert repairs and shingle work, our crews get it done quickly, often in just 1 or 2 days. We even work with your insurance, so it's hassle-free. Southern Construction Roofing, quality you can trust, protection that lasts.
It's the Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling. Up to 35% off throughout the store and extra savings on kitchen packages from GE Appliances, Frigidaire Gallery, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. It's time to get cooking with GE Appliances and Frigidaire Gallery ranges. The Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling up to 35% off. Shays Appliance, where we service what we sell.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Where flavor meets fun. Welcome to Fat Boy's Smash House, your go-to spot for great food and a good time. Dive into our golden fried whole chicken wings, savor the juiciest smash burgers, or try one of our mouth-watering sandwiches and corn dogs. With pool tables, dartboards, and 15 big screen TVs, there's never a dull moment. Catch the game, hang out with friends, and dig into some great food that is big on taste. Located 1041 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. At Fat Boy Smash House, it's not fast food, it's fat food. When disaster strikes, Service Master is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, Service Master can help put your life and your home back together. Service Master now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. Service Master is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, Service Master, 417-256-8773.
Welcome back to Rolla, Missouri. You're here on the ASU Mountain Home American Safeguard Insurance pregame show. Guys, Josh has some great stats he's going to go over with us real quick.
You want to pull up Rolla for me? We'll preview Rolla.
We said about 37 minutes right now from kickoff. Teams on the turf right now warming up.
Okay, coached by Derek Heflin. He's 11-12 at the school, 6-4 last season. They started out the season 14-30 loss to Fettis. I don't know how you say that, but 48-0 win over Hillcrest week 2. Then last week they had a 76-38 victory over Miller, and 76 points is a school record for points in a single ball game, breaking a previous record of 74 points 4 years ago.
Now, Josh, is it true that they actually had to combine some schools to be able to?
They did.
Okay.
There was about the name of it. I just put Miller. There was like Miller, some other name, another name. There's like five different names in the title. So I just condensed it to Miller. But yes, they did.
I did hear that they did a pancake for every touchdown they scored. They gave away a pancake at one of the places here in town. They had to give away 11 free pancakes to anybody that walked in.
Wow,
that was like my kind of deal. Right
He said after the game the place was packed.
That's cool though. It's kind of like remember the Titans when they let them have the free food and then they finally marked the sign off.
Yeah.
Gil, you want to do tonight's ball game? Here's a little.
Let's take a look at tonight's breakdown. It's going to be a good one, guys. I think. I mean, they're high. I mean, I think they can score points.
Should be tonight's
bunches,
game.
But
yeah,
the quarterback looks like a dog.
There you go.
He's tall. I mean, he looks the part.
He looks good.
So last season, a season ago, 50-25 Mountain Home victory over Rolla. Mercy ruled. Last season game recap: Mountain Home had 451 yards. 364 of that was on the ground. Rolla had 277 yards, so it was a dominant ball game by Mountain Home. Phillips, 7 for 15 passing, 89 yards, touchdown. He had the INT. He rushed for 82 yards on 17 carries. And then we were talking earlier about Bellamy. He came in, three carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. And then Dotson, 4 catches for 37 yards.
Impressive numbers last time we played him for sure, and hopefully they just pick up where we left off last time.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that. You know, I went back and watched the game last night of last season, and offensive line, defensive line did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides and just kind of shut Rolla down.
Yeah, you know, when I was looking at this and talking, which I've got Ford that's on the defensive line and kind of talking there, they feel that we're quicker. They feel that they're big, but they think we have speed. I heard a lot about Harrison's offensive line as well. Hey, they're huge. They're physical. We showed that the speed sometimes beats that, and I'm anxious to see if we can control that line. Just like you said, Josh, it's won and lost in the trenches in there for sure.
Yeah, and to be honest, I've watched a lot of Bomber football, just traveling, going from doing this, and the last few years have been the fastest Bombers that I've seen in a very, very long time. You know, just flying around to the ball. I mean, your offensive line and defensive line has speed. You know, you kind of look at Harrison. They, you know, like you were talking about, they're big, but man, they were slow. Off the ball before their hands were even coming off the ground. You know, they were back on their heels. You know, I'm excited for the speed.
Yeah, and, you know, one thing to watch out for tonight, too, is Rolla's special teams and what they kind of have to look at. So they have a unique punting kind of formation.
Okay.
When you punt the ball to them, their linemen don't even block. They just kind of all run back. They set up a wall on one of the lines over there and try to, like, get the corner over there on the line. Now, it's one of those deals. That might work against lesser athletic and slower teams that they may be used to playing. I'm curious to see how that works against the physical, fast Mountain Home team.
I remember some of that strategy in college, guys, and I played the little special teams, and it was always fun to go down there and blow that up because they try to seal that wall off, but I mean, you just get some kill shots
just
there.
Standing still.
They are, man.
And
you can just rope them, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, I know our guys love to hit, and it's going to be interesting to see how they respond to that because I think they're going to have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, you want to have on those situations, we called them back in the day, wedge busters. Those guys that would just come in there like their hair was on fire and just absolutely blow up the middle of it. It was a good deal. A lot of fun.
Teams coming to midfield, they just broke up right now. They'll head to their locker room right now to get final preparations underway. Right now, Rolla's still on the field, guys. I'm watching them warm up. I mean, a lot of base plays here. A lot of sweep, a little rollout, a little dump pass. I mean, I don't think anything real complex from the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, I think you're going to see this veer offense. I think they're going to try to push us around. I think the first couple possessions are going to tell. You know, I keep going back to the Harrison game. I was talking with Nathan Yarbrough and Ford. They were over at the house and sitting there talking to them. I was like, guys, when did you know that you had it? When did you know that you were more dominant and about to take over? They're like about 3 plays in when we were just pushing them straight back into the backfield. And so, you know, that's kind of one of those, let's see if that happens tonight, a few plays in.
That makes me feel good because I've always heard that, you know, the better offensive, defensive linemen, it should only take a series to know if you'll wear this guy out the rest of the game or not.
Right.
And so that's awesome that they're picking up on that. And I was really impressed by their play. I mean, really, if I had to say there was one area that just shocked me, it was the play of both lines last week. Just the speed, guys. Just you touched on it. I mean, the speed is just incredible. I've always kind of veered towards having bigger linemen, but I'll tell you what, it's sure nice to see the speed out there and see those guys get out in front and make some great blocks and be able to make some great plays on defense as well. We're going to take another really quick break, guys. We're going to come back. It's going to be a little bit more pregame right here in Rolla as the Mountain Home set to take on the Bulldogs here in just about 30 minutes. You're listening to the ASU Mountain Home and American Safeguard Insurance pregame show. More Bomber football after this.
Driftwood Lanes, Fun happens here.
I am born in Thayer, Missouri, the son of Ron Cornelius. I am a 1986 Mountain Home Bomber. I am a 1994 SMSU Springfield, Missouri alumni. I am a licensed real estate broker since 1997. I am Coach Korn of the SCA. I am Solomon Cornelius. I am Monarch Realty.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home. For over 28 years, we've been your trusted source with one of the largest selections of used cars, trucks, and SUVs in the area. At Lakeview Auto Sales, we buy, sell, and trade late model inventory. Our commitment, creating lifetime customers. That's why we've been honored with the Quality Dealer Award by ASC and Best of the Twin Lakes multiple times. Visit us today and drive away happy. That's Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete.
Video.
North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's Operation Roundup program
Ladies and gentlemen,
awarded
we
24,000
interrupt
in
this professional
scholarships.
broadcast to bring you something a little different. This is not polished, it isn't scripted, and it sure isn't neutral. What you're about to hear are dudes that love Bomber football as much as you do, sitting in your living room with you, talking the game out loud, riding every high and groaning at every low right there with you. They don't hide it, they're homers through and through. And tonight, they're proud to bring you Bomber football the way it should be. With passion, with laughter, and with a whole lot of heart. Now we send it to the stadium with Brad, Tobias, Barkley, and the boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rolla, Missouri, home of the Bulldogs, for more of the ASU Mountain Home pregame show, along with been talking a little bit here today already. Guys, I'm excited about some football. Field's clear right now. So that's one thing we will keep an eye on as we hear here about 27 minutes from kickoff, unless they add any more time to the clock. But, yeah, we are watching some clouds potentially. It could move in. Rain could potentially could swing the game.
What you say?
Yeah.
Maybe a little rain.
Looking at some radar right now, looks like there's a band of thunderstorms moving across the central part of Missouri. From the southwest to the northeast. They're in Springfield right now, moving eastward, so that could impact the game. We'll see how that plays out.
We'll keep an eye on it right now. It's just some clouds. A little cloudy.
It's upper level low. Hanging out of the eastern states.
Hey, you know what? You know who we've been missing this year?
Yeah.
We've been missing Weatherman Webb. We have not had, Weatherman Webb, if you're listening out there right now, you can hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line.
870-321-6839.
Did we decide what we're doing tonight for the text line?
We did. So tonight, guys, we're going to ask folks out there, what is it that you think this team's theme song is this year? So hit us up with what you think on the text line. Tell us what you think the team's theme song is, and if it's a good one, we'll say it.
Yeah, hey, and one thing that, we talked about a little bit about what's going on. There's so much Bomber stuff going on back home. Tennis is playing, junior high's playing, all this stuff. One thing that we're able to do, Gil's been working on, we've got some highlights from the junior high game. They are up 21-0 right now.
Oh.
So there's the live feed from back at Bomber Stadium. 21-0. Mountain Home has the lead. Looks like it's in the second. And looks like we just scored and about to kick off there. So that's pretty cool to have that on there. But, the junior Bombers doing their part at home against Greene County Tech. I did text to get an update on tennis. Have not heard back on that yet. I can also see if I can catch some volleyball. But, hey, our girls in volleyball, they were able to beat Valley View.
That's a huge win.
Huge win.
Wasn't there a cross-country guy that broke a record?
Yeah, that's our own JR. Free.
Yeah.
That's on there.
Mr. Halftime himself.
He broke, like, the fastest in the state on a 5K.
What do you run, like a 5K in under 15 minutes?
Yeah, 14 something.
I can't run a mile under 15 minutes.
He could give you a 2-mile head start, and he'd still beat you.
I couldn't do it in a Porsche. So,
one thing too, while we do this, we were able to catch up with Coach Airy Sam, our own Sambo, our sideline reporter, is gone. He is out. Life took over, and it's hard to sometimes.
He's handling our youth team.
Trip. He's handling the youth trip that's going on. But we sent our old boy Kurt down there to talk with Coach Airy pregame show and to get his thoughts on coming back to Rolla. And let's get a little bit about what Coach Airy had to say for tonight's game.
All right, so how's it feel to be back here in Rolla, Missouri? Stop. So kind of a longer trip.
Kind of sounds like they're in a tunnel, guys.
It does.
Or in a honky tonk. I think it was on the sidelines, but I thought that was No More Mr. Nice Guy by Alice Cooper.
It was. At the Tater Shop or wherever we stopped.
We stopped at the Tater Lodge or whatever it was.
Gosh,
I had a pork tenderloin that could choke a full-grown mule. It was huge.
Tonight, live from the Tater Lodge, the interview sponsored tonight by FMBC, where your small business is their main business. We appreciate FMBC, and we'll try to get a better interview.
I think the gist of it is Coach Airy saying we're not going to be No More Mr. Nice Guy coming up here, and we're going to look to put this game away early and often.
Didn't you mention what's the team's theme music earlier?
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's our leader right now. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Put it on the board.
Put it on the board, Smokey.
Well, guys, I think it's going to be awesome. I'm looking for fans. So it's a little bit of interesting setup here in Rolla. So there are no visitor bleachers, folks.
Yeah.
All of the home and visitors all set on the same side. And then our team is on the other side with additional press box. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's it. I saw it when I was watching the game last. I was like, oh, wow. Me and Josh were actually texting. I was like, it doesn't look like there's visitor bleachers. So are we going to be at each other's laps? He's like, I think so. And so it's a little unique setup here. I did talk with Coach Airy before the game. He's like, he was kind of sitting over there reflecting. He's like, I didn't think I'd ever be back here. The last time I was here was Ian, who's our defensive linebackers coach, his son, his senior season at West Plains. They were back here. They played Rolla. And he's like, I didn't think I'd ever be back because I knew, this is my last season to coach here. And so,
I was wondering why. I was down there earlier visiting with him, and he just had this fire in his eye. He's like, we're going to get him. And I was like, he's extra jacked up tonight. That totally makes sense now.
Yep.
He's back, and he, it's everything's on the line.
I did get an update on tennis. It said, good. Our boys' only loss was number 1 doubles from Valley View. So I guess Valley View's got a good doubles team. And then Mary Charles lost 6-8 to number 1 girl in the state. So Mary Charles McConnell, she's a junior on our tennis team, but she lost 6-8 to the number 1 girls in state, that's
great competition.
Yeah, great feat, great competition, and doubles won, and so that's good. So it sounds like tennis is having a good showing.
Tennis is an up-and-coming sport in Mountain Home.
It's doing really well. Legacy and the Nassaris over there have done an excellent job, and it's a great sport.
Guys, we're going to take another quick break. We're going to come back with starting lineups, players to watch. We're going to get into games around that are played tonight if they're already around the state, coin toss, and lots of other things. You're locked in on the Mountain Home, ASU Mountain Home pregame show and Service Mounster Restore. We'll be back for more Bomber football right after this.
North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's Operation Roundup program awarded $24,000 in scholarships to local graduates this year. You can help fund future scholarships by volunteering to have your electric bill rounded up to the next dollar. Members can call NAEC at 870-425-2141 to enroll.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Looking for the ultimate indoor golf experience? Welcome to Fairways Indoor Golf Lounge. Rent a booth by the hour and enjoy cutting-edge simulators with game types from golf to baseball and football. No clubs, no problem. We provide premium Callaway sets at no extra charge or bring your own gear. Hungry? Indulge in our made-to-order flatbread pizzas ready in minutes. Members enjoy 24/7 access, but everyone's welcome for date nights, social play, or serious training. Reserve your spot or become a member today at Fairways Indoor Golf Lounge, where the game is always on. Uncharted USA is your ultimate outdoor outfitter. From RV and marine to hunting, fishing, camping, and off-road gear, we've got it all. Locally owned and operated in Mountain Home. Explore more at unchartedusa.com.
Mountain Valley Water has been an American icon since 1871. With their award-winning taste and impeccable quality, why settle for anything less? Choose Mountain Valley of the Ozarks for pure American spring water.
The Atlee Dinner.
Welcome back to Rolla, Missouri. Guys, we're going to get into starting lineups tonight, brought to you by General Water and Conditioning. You can live without soft water, but it's hard. Also brought to you by Southern Construction. Appreciate Southern Construction, all the work they do. Guys, Josh, Brad, Barkley, let's talk about the starting lineups.
Yeah, so on our offensive starting lineup, kind of usual suspects that we've seen all year. Not many changes with that. Bryce Kincaid, Tate Cudworth, Carter Adkins, and Caden Dotson are going to be out in the receiver roles. Behind Brantley Phillips at quarterback is going to be Barrett Miller. Your linemen are Kyle McBride at left tackle, Nathan Yarbrough at left guard, Kalen Fraunfelter at center, Aaron Martin at right guard, and Liam Alvarez at the right tackle. Pretty senior-heavy line, Josh, with Fraunfelter being the only junior there. What does that mean? You talked about them gelling in the pregame a little bit earlier. You know, what do you expect to see there from them?
Yeah, definitely. They've had their moments, and then it's gel. You know, we talked about at the beginning of the season. I mean, you got to gel. I mean, the offensive line. You know, McBride. He didn't even play last year. You know, good to see him back. You know, Yarbrough was center last year. You know, it's kind of hard to explain being a lineman. It's just you all got to be in the same wavelength because you got to know what each is doing. And, you know, if one doesn't pull and the other one, you know, it's just getting that learning curve. But they've done a great job this season.
Yeah, moving on the defensive side of the ball, once again, thanks to Southern Construction, a roofing company, as well as General Water Conditioning for these starting lineups. On the linebacker side, senior heavy on the linebackers, Blake Vacco, as well as Bellamy and Caden Del Soto. In the back, you got Gus Wilbur Jr., Carter Atkins Sr., Hunter the Hammer Estes, and Drew Vina. Guys, Vina's been coming up making some hits in that secondary for the Bombers. Along that front line, you got two juniors in Elijah Hillstrom and Ford Coleman that are going to be on the outside. On the inside, you got Keegan Morris and Nathan Yarbrough.
Yarbrough playing both ways, but he's definitely physically conditioned for that. And, you know, it's senior year. He's a dog. And I think he had a great game last game. I would expect him to have another physically dominating game tonight. We're going to need him to really bust up that middle with this Veer offense.
And I'm going to say this, on the defensive side of the ball, we get a lot of talk. Barrett, Brantley, Carter, guys, the most underrated names on this that you may hear, Nathan Yarbrough, Caden Del Soto.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's just two names that just really highlight the defense and just kind of are cornerstones to that defensive side of things.
What a key for me is on the defensive side, especially on the linemen. I mean, you seen it last week. Number 39 came in, had some great tackles for loss, you know, and he had a game when Coleman was out.
Tucker Galloway.
Man, he stepped up.
Yep.
And I mean, you've got other people on that line that came in and contributed and did great things. So, you know, I'm excited for that as well.
Absolutely. That's a great segue, Josh, because I want to talk and shift the focus to who are the players to watch tonight. Sponsored by Centennial Bank, where we build our communities, we build our bank. Who are our players tonight that you're going to be watching?
For me, I'm going to be watching on the defensive side. I'm going to be watching Vacco, and I'm going to be watching Coleman and Yarbrough on the defensive line. Offensive side, I'm going to be watching the line because that's what I played. But and then I want to look at Miller, how physical that he can run.
I think that you watch the game between the trenches. That's where my focus usually goes to.
Yeah.
Barkley, what are you going to be watching tonight?
I'm going to be watching Barrett Miller on both sides of the ball. I think that not for any circumstance of his own. He didn't really get to do what he wanted against Harrison. He kind of got bottled up, and I expect him. You just don't bottle an athlete like Barrett up for long. I expect him to kind of have a showing out tonight. I think he's going to be juiced and ready to play.
No question.
Yeah,
Brad?
I want to say I'm going to watch my son Ford, which I'm going to, but here's why. I'm going to watch him and Hillstrom, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. Those guys have to be disciplined in what they're doing in this veer offense. They have keys that they have to read and have to go off of 100% of the time. If they veer off of those and try to make this game about themselves and say, I'm going to go tackle the running back, I'm going to go tackle this or what, guys, it can lead to big plays. So I'm going to watch those two guys. Are they going to stay disciplined? Are they going to read that tackle? Guys, there's so much involved with this. I've learned this. You watch what that tackle does. If he blocks down, then you're taking the quarterback. If he does this, you got to read your keys and commit to that. He may pitch the ball outside and it may go there, but that's okay. Your linebacker's got your back. So I'm going to be watching those two guys on the defensive side of things. And then can we tackle in space?
Well, you do a good job, man. It's got to be hard here being a father and then also being a broadcaster. And you try to be a little impartial.
Done it for 4 years now. We've been playing basketball.
You do a great job with it. But man, I'll tell you what, it was hard for all of us to hold our excitement last week with the way Ford played. And he played one-handed. He had a club on a hand. I mean, folks.
Thanks, Dr. Moore.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight. And, guys, I'll tell you what I'm watching tonight. I want to call numbers tonight that we haven't called yet.
Yeah.
To me, that's success because we need to come in here, handle our business, get it done quick, and let's get some guys rotated in here. Because the more that we show heading into conference, I feel like the more disadvantaged we are at. The less we show tonight, the more we just come in, score quick, play great defense, and get it done, the better position we're going to be in.
I agree with that 100%.
Right now, the Rolla band's on the field. They're getting ready to do the national anthem as all the fans are standing up. We said about 13 minutes right now away from kickoff, so we're going to go ahead and take that break right now as they get into the national anthem. You're listening to Bomber Football and the ASU Mountain Home and the Service Master Pregame Show. We'll be back right after this.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Get the power, performance, and durability you need with Spartan mowers and UTVs. Proudly built right here in the Ozarks. At Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, we make it easy to upgrade your ride with 0% financing and quick approvals. From the lawn to the backwoods, Spartan delivers strength you can count on. Plus, we carry a full lineup of ATVs and service all brands and models to keep you running strong. Don't settle for less. Come see us at Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors.
Hi, this is Brittany.
And Russell.
We're the new owners of River City Flooring. We know flooring, now we need to know you. Need a new custom shower? Russell is the best.
And Brittany keeps us on track and on time.
We offer so much more than flooring. Ask us about our portable buildings
and epoxy flake garage floors.
Just grab a cup of coffee and let's talk.
With River City Flooring, you'll always be on solid ground.
Come see us at Highway 62 East across from Walmart.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rolla, Missouri, home of the Bulldogs. A very, very special night tonight, guys, as our theme for the evening is going to be Bob Night. Bob this week was recognized in the Arkansas Broadcast Hall of Fame, got inducted this week, and so he used to be a broadcaster for the Bombers and a very, very recognizable name around the community. But I want to pay tribute to him tonight. We typically have our cam up in here, but because of our facilities here, we don't have that going tonight. But we do have some Bob Night shirts we're rocking. And so we'll be showing those off maybe at halftime. But guys, what a special treat for Bob to get that on.
Yeah, and thanks to Locker Room and Jason at the Locker Room for getting those shirts together for us, and also the sweet swag that they've given us throughout the year. You know, we got pullovers and some hoodies and some sweatshirts and some polos that have Mountain Home on them. And, I mean, they are nice stuff. So, you know, shout out to Jason at the Locker Room for all he's done for us, too.
Bob Night. We'll be celebrating that all night long. Let's get into the officials tonight for here at Rolla, brought to you by First Security Bank. Bank better with First Security Bank. Officials tonight, Dana Lockenhoff, Ronald Eckmeyer, Chad Stifferman, Roger Bounds, and Travis Key are our officials for tonight. We appreciate those guys.
Yeah, and let's talk about the officials a little bit. That's why we're playing on Thursday night. There's so many more schools that play in Missouri that finding officials is hard, so they play on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Gave us the option of playing on Thursday or Saturday, and we chose to play on Thursday because we did not want to have the lesser day's rest and want to take the extra day of rest, and so that's why we are playing here on Thursday.
Nobody wants to play on Saturday.
No.
No.
I mean, some kids might want to play on Saturday.
Saturday's for the youth. I'm just kidding.
It is.
No, that's a good decision. So that totally makes sense why we're here. As the band for Rolla is on. Let's take a look at the coin toss tonight. We'll get officials out here in a little bit, but that's brought to you by River City Flooring, your trusted partner, locally owned and operated. River City Flooring, creating beautiful spaces and lasting spaces. So when we get those captains out here, we'll go through the coin toss. We also want to talk a little bit about the chain gang, guys. Chain gang brought to you tonight by White River Materials for all your concrete and limestone needs. Call White River Materials today.
I'm not going to talk about their chain gang. Let's talk about our chain gang. Let's talk about Mountain Home chain gang, right?
Dedicated.
Buddy Bodenhammer. You've got David King, who actually retired. He told me, he's like, I have retired from chain gang duty. But Jay Jones, father of Unc Eli himself, Jay Jones has taken over the duties on the box. You got Josh King over there. Chad Dewey does it. Bailey Bodenhammer does it. So
Jay's the man.
Jay is the man. Wow. I did chain gang with him on Monday night, and the dude was sprinting. And Jay is like an intimidating dude. He had his guns out.
Yeah,
the coach looked. He's like, usually I give the chain gang people crap.
Yeah,
I ain't giving that.
I wouldn't mess with him.
So our chain gang's awesome. As Mountain Home's captains are walking out, looks like we got Del Soto, Hunter the Hammer, Barrett Miller, and Nathan Yarb. Man, we're going to be dressed in our white tops and blue pants. I love it. I love the two different looks that we got as Rolla's going to take the field. But, our chain gang, guys, they are committed. They're doing work. There actually is a game tomorrow night at Mountain Home, and that is going to be Southside's playing a team out of Missouri. They're going to meet halfway there and play. But our chain gang's going to be there doing that game.
With some dedicated individuals. And now Southside's playing that team out of Missouri because they did have Cave City scheduled. Cave City didn't have enough turnout and had to drop down to 8-man, so they had to pick up a game.
This is correct. So they picked up the Mountain Home game, they picked it up to play at Mountain Home, and that's where they are going to be.
Only one other game being played around the state tonight, Josh. Is that correct?
No, we're the only game.
Only game going on tonight.
All eyes on the state on us tonight, boys.
Well, we will bring you all of the Bomber sports updates going on around the different sports tonight. You can continue to text those in on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line. That number is 870-321-6839. Also, for the theme tonight, let us know what you think this team's theme song is. I bet we'll get some good ones. Things are starting to text in, but we'll wait here in a little bit. We'll start naming some of those off, but let us know what you think this team's theme song is.
We're missing Sam Simer, but Kurt Drury's still down there on the sidelines getting us some good footage of the boys. And, man, I love having these guys. Love traveling with you. What a great team.
Got to eat up with a tater patch today.
That's it, tater patch.
The tater patch.
Guys, when they took a baked potato and they put mashed potatoes in it and then they cover it with a chicken fried steak and then they put gravy on it, I mean, I probably need to see my cardiologist. I tell you what, it was delicious.
Yeah, we had the tater kegs for appetizers. Man, if you're coming through Rolla, stop at the tater patch.
Tater patch.
Tater patch.
So Cameron Brown looks like Cameron Brown, Jack Morozovic, and also number 34, Hayden Emery are going to be your captains for Rolla. Looks like Easton Smith's going to go out there as well. No. So they are going to be in maroon.
That Mrazovich, I think, had 21 tackles last game, Brad.
Against Hillcrest, he had 21 tackles is what they were telling us. Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Well, it is, but he's their safety, and we kind of brought that up to the guy. We're like, is it good that your safety made 21 tackles? He's like, well, he likes to come up a lot, but he also likes to get burned a lot, is what he said. So we'll see if Mountain Home maybe picked up on that a little bit.
Well, you're listening to the ASU Mountain Home pregame show. Huddle up, make a call, visit asumh.edu. The road to victory starts at ASUMH. Guys, we talked a little bit about this in pregame. With some potential weather moving in, what happens if it rains? Do you think that boasts an advantage for Mountain Home, or do you think that's a disadvantage?
I think that's a strong disadvantage to a running veer team that's looking to keep it on the ground. But I would say that you're not going to. I do not expect us to get out of our vanilla offense tonight. I don't expect us to start opening up the whole playbook and showing the whole conference what we got. I just don't think that's in Aries' plans for tonight.
Here goes Mountain Home as they're going to come out in their white uniforms. And, I agree with you. And this is totally different from me being a basketball guy, right? Like basketball, we're like, I want to show everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to prepare for a 1-3-1. You want to prepare for a press. You want to prepare for a man-to-man. You want to prepare for a 2-1-2 zone. What do you want to prepare for? Because we got it all. Football, these guys like hold stuff very, very close to their vest, and they don't like to put stuff out on film. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the game is kind of
vanilla. No sprinkles.
It's the strategic part of the game. That's what I love. I mean, it's all strategy. It's all, you're not going to show those cards. You're not going to put out anything you don't have to. And so I don't know. I think it'll be a little vanilla, but I bet you see some fireworks. I bet you there's some things that they need to see still if it's going to work and connect. And I don't know what that's going to be, but I'd be interested to see. I bet we see something tonight we didn't expect.
Well, you can't hold back a talent like Brantley. Brantley's had well over 400 yards passing on the season in 2 games. He's throwing 70%, 5 TDs, 1 pick. Last week, Jason mentioned earlier in the pregame or Josh mentioned earlier in the pregame, he almost threw for 200 yards. So, he's going to get his when he has the opportunity to get his. And I would not expect.
What'd you say, Josh? Oh, Coach Aries going out? Yeah.
Coach Aries
Aries out there. The coaches are going out there. I don't know if there's some differences in Missouri of things that they don't do in Arkansas. I don't know.
Well, maybe give everybody a chance to meet everybody.
But guys, the amount of respect that Coach Aries has in Missouri, I mean, we noticed it in West Plains. We noticed it here. The guy's, he's a Hall of Fame coach in the state.
Yeah.
When he even my contacts at Eventual I still talk to, they know the name Steve Aries. If Steve Aries calls, they answer that call, and it's interesting because of the relationships and the respect that he does have here in the state of Missouri. They say Missouri loves company tonight. We'll find out, huh? So they're right now center field.
Yeah, about to do the coin toss. It is up in the air. And it looks like Rolla has won the toss. They are going to defer till the second half, so Mountain Home's going to take the ball. We're about ready for kickoff, boys.
We are. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Bomber football. That's going to wrap up the ASU Mountain Home and the Service Master pregame show. We'll be back for kickoff right after this.
This Bomber game is brought to you by the Old Mill Tavern, featuring the area's best pizza and burgers, wings, sandwiches, soups, and salads. Enjoy great service with live music, karaoke, and watch live sports at their full-service bar. That's the Old Mill Tavern, located at 3948 Highway 62 in Mountain Home.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, and this is the Z Team. You know who we are. You know what we do. You know how to get a hold of us. But that's not why I'm here today. Today we're here to talk about Bomber Nation. We're here to talk about these athletes, these football players, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody that's involved in getting this game going so you can enjoy it. So I want you to join me. We're going to have a little cheer. Go Bombers!
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
This game is brought to you by Monarch Realty,
The Back 40.
Jim Brown Company, Moran's Lawn and Garden.
Next, powered by
This town was built on early mornings with hard hands and honest work. And out here, legacy is not just a word, it's a way of life. Every name that's worn this jersey, every number that's echoed through these hills, they didn't play for crowds, they played for each other.
He's got a man in the middle. He's going to get Kate Watson. Touchdown! He's in the scissor territory to the 45, to the 40. He's outrunning people at 35, 30, down to 20, down to 10. Touchdown, Bombers!
Now it's your turn.
Back here as they kicked off a little quicker for us. The kick went out of the end zone as Brantley, he's going to take the snap, handoff up the middle to Barrett Miller, and he is going to put his head down, get out past the 25-yard line to the 26. A nice gain of 6 to open this game up. Mount Home going to get on the ball quickly.
One of the big differences in Arkansas, Missouri, guys, they waste no time getting from the coin toss to the kickoff.
Another handoff to Miller. He's going to hurdle some defenders as he's going to be brought down, as he's going to get first down yardage. Did get an update from Bob during that break there. Mountain Home Junior High's up 28-0 over Greene County Tech.
Wow.
So first down yardage at the 33-yard line. Brantley takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep. And there's Smith. The 28 is going to be the tackle on that. That is number 88, Cameron Brown. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards for Brantley. We'll bring up second down and 12.
Got a strong first down there. Brantley's taking it out of the shotgun here.
Brantley drops back, going to be pressured. He's going to roll out to his right as he's looking downfield. He's going to find, he's got his man. It's going to be caught. No, they're going to say incomplete pass.
Ooh.
They're going to say Tate did not have his feet down. Let's see if we can take a look at that on replay.
It sure looked like he was close to the sideline there, didn't he?
Let's take
Baxter
a
Health
look.
Phone Enjoy replay here. Brantley rolls out. Oh, yeah, his feet were just right out of bounds.
Yep. Third down and 12, big third down for Mountain Home as they're going to hand it off to Barrett Miller. He's got room around the left side. He's going to stiff arm a defender, but he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Carter Atkins has his helmet ripped off. He's fired up as it rolls all the way almost to the Rolla sideline.
He's angry, guys. That's going to force him to come out for a play, though.
Yeah, but we're going to be punting here.
Yep, it's going to bring fourth down and 8. We got a timeout out on the field as they're making sure Carter comes off the field with his helmet coming off.
It's never how you want to start your first series. Got a strong first down there and then just wasn't able to capitalize on a few different things. A little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, the officials here talking, trying to figure out maybe if there was something going on. So let's see this punt formation here that Rolla likes to run, as Brantley will be back as our punting. But here's the deal. If they do that too much, Brantley can just take off and run it, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. He totally can, but he can also kick the laces off of it here.
Morozevich is back deep as Brantley's going to get the punt away. It's going to be towards the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say about the 30-yard line. Well, now he's going to move up to about the 35-yard line, and that's where Rolla will take over.
Kind of looking to see where they came in on the spot there. I think you're right. Yeah, they're going to land it right there at the 35. We can see this impressive Mountain Home defense as we flip the field here.
As first quarter brought to you by
Clay Maxey Chevrolet, honored to support schools, teachers, administration, and students. Visit Clay Maxey Chevrolet today.
Mountain Home's defense on the field as Rolla's going to take over at the 35-yard line. Under center is going to be Easton Smith. Move Morozevich in motion as he's going to be brought down at the 41-yard line. Caden Del Soto there on the tackle. Let's pick up a 6 yards for Rolla. Second down and 4 here with 10:15 left in this first quarter.
Just remember, there's only one real Slim Shady.
I think the PA announcer said there's only one real Slim Shady. Impressive.
I think there is.
Smith's going to drop back. He's going to pass. It's going to be out to Peter Smith. Peter Smith is going to get run out of bounds shy of the first down markers. He's going to get pushed out at the 14-yard line. Gus Wilbur on the tackle there from Mountain Home. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Is this something we're going to see tonight, Brad? These quick hitches, keeping the defense off balance, not giving the defensive line an opportunity to get in the backfield?
I think that's probably what they're going to look at, especially if they feel that they're overpowered.
Yeah, that, and I think Wilbur did a great job there knowing where the sticks were and keeping the player in front of him. Great tackle.
So 3rd down and 1 as Smith is going to be under center. He's going to bring Morozovic in motion. He's going to be handed off, but they're going to fight for yardage as the handoff comes to number 34, Hayden Emery. Vacco and Coleman there on the tackle for the Bombers, but it isn't enough for 1st down yardage for Rolla.
1st and 10 on the 46.
Offensive line averaging 250 pounds.
Dang.
Big boys up there. Smith takes a snap, hands it off inside, but he's going to keep it this time. Good job there by Del Soto and Bellamy and 25. Your 3 linebackers there as Smith kept it for a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 as he gets the ball out to the 48-yard line. Second down and 8 at the 48. Rolla's opening possession. Smith drops back, rolls out to his right, looking to pass. He's going to hit Morozovic. Morozovic is going to be drug out of bounds by Drew Vina, as well as Caden Del Soto. It might give him 1 yard as they move the ball out to the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 7 here. Good chance for your Mountain Home Bombers to get off the field. Well, they moved it out to the 50. One official on the far side had the 49. So we'll call it 3rd down and 6 at the midfield stripe. Smith under center. It's going to be a false start. Looks like they're going to get 75 on the motion. I'm going to bring them back 5 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
Procedure. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
The backup beat on your home team. Was that you?
No, I think that's surprised. I don't think that's.
I'm so used to ours being so loud that I was like, whoa, okay. 3rd down and 11. Smith under center. He's going to roll to his left, looking to pass. He's going to throw it downfield. He's going to find his receivers. Gus Wilbur's going to hit him as the ball gets there. Needed 11, got 13 as they move the ball to the Mountain Home territory to the 42-yard line.
The experiment with Vacco there on some pressure, guys. He just a little late.
1st down to Rolla at the Mountain Home 42 in this opening drive. You can tell he likes Morozovic quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy had 21 tackles last week. Obviously, he's a dog. Got a killer name, too.
1st down and 10. Smith brings a man in motion. Pitch goes outside. I believe that's number 1, Colton Petersmith. He's going to be stacked up as he gets 2 yards. It's Drew Vina and Blake Vacco there on the tackle for Mountain Home. Give him 3 yards as he gets inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Defense doing a good job stacking him up, trying to strip it right there. Couldn't get the ball out, but that, great discipline there by the defense.
Needing to stop as Rolla's chewing some clock as we're down to 7:25 left in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet first quarter. Graphics brought to you by Baxter Health. Smith under center, takes a snap, hands it off inside the fullback. He gets a little bit of yardage. It's dropped down by Barrett Miller, just shy. Let's see if they did give him 1st down right at the sticks. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, and that was a touchdown saving tackle there, Brad, by Barrett Miller. I think he had green grass and tulips in front of him.
So I would contest, Barkley, aren't all tackles touchdown saving tackles?
Not technically.
Well, if you don't tackle them, they're going to score. Smith going to go, hand the ball. Ball's on the ground. Ball got knocked out as looks like number 59 was Johnny on the spot. Kevin Buck Hyatt.
He deserves a fumble recovery with a name like that.
Mountain Home had a chance to get that fumble recovery, but it did. A loss of yardage back to the 42-yard line. Couldn't see who got the hand in there. Let's take a look at that on replay.
Back to the speed of our defense, guys. They are in there as the ball snapped. I mean, you got two guys, both of them ripping hands there. It looks like Coleman on one side. I couldn't see you on the other side.
Yeah, that was Ford that got his hand in there, knocked that ball away.
Yeah.
Almost able to come away with it. Smith brings a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. The ball's out again, and it is out. The ball's out, and Mountain Home has it. You can't play with fire too many times before you get burnt. 75, Kalen Fraunfelter there on the recovery. Let's take a look at that on replay. Looks like he's getting brought there. Who is that? Blake Facco. Blake Facco with the strip. Kalen Fraunfelter, Elijah Hillstrom there to cover it for Mountain Home. We're going to get a huge turnover here in this first quarter.
We were just waiting for that moment, guys, the defense to find that little shimmer. What a great turnover.
Brantley takes a snap, going to hand it inside to Miller. Miller's going to run over a player as he makes it out to the 40-yard line. Nice play, 6-yard gain. Out to the 40. Number 90, Jakari Hagens, the junior, on the tackle for Rolla. Mountain Home on the ball quick. Brantley, handoff. Miller again, and he's gone, folks. 50, 40, 30, 20. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Bombers! Barrett Miller with the 60-yard strike as we have this on replay. Offensive lineman Yarbrough, Fraunfelter getting to the second level, sealing off that hole, and Miller is gone. Mountain Home with the early 6-0 lead after the turnover.
Guys, I believe the three of us could have got through that hole and scored a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, and that's what's great about Miller. If he gets through the linebackers, it's gone.
He's gone.
It's a foot race.
Ballard in for the extra point. Kick is up. The kick is good as it makes it into the house over across the street. Mountain Home with a quick 7-0 lead. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
This game is brought to you by Monarch Realty,
The Back 40.
Jim Brown Company, Moran's Lawn and Garden,
Next, powered by NAEC.
Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance,
Wingard Photography, Little T's Mini Golf, and more in Mountain Home. The Hauk Group, maximizing your potential. Marchant's Building Center.
Are you ready to uncover history? It's time again for the Twin Lakes Artifact Show. Join us at the Ramada Inn Convention Center on Saturday, September 20th and Sunday, September 21st. Doors open at 8 a.m. each day. Explore incredible displays of authentic Native American arrowheads and pottery from the Midwest and across the South. Bring your own collection for a free appraisal from our on-site authenticators. Admission is free. The Twin Lakes Artifact Show at the Ramada Inn Convention Center on Saturday, September 20th and Sunday, September 21st. Discover your past.
American.
Back here as Mountain Home is able to capitalize on the turnover. The fumble recovery as they are going to kick off. It's going to be a squib kick out to the 40, and it is live ball. And Mountain Home almost able to recover it as Rolla falls on it at the 38. Once again, hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, 870-321-6839. Give us your theme song for the year. We got a blast off, boys, Bomber Nation. Wes just hit me up and said, hey, whoop, there it is.
Tag team, man. That's tag team.
You know, Brad, they didn't get much time there in that break. We scored quite quickly, but I always love to see the adjustments Aries able to make from his first time out on defense to the second time and what he tweaks in but a few moments that changes a game defensively.
Got a text in from our boy Keith down in Catholic. They're listening in as it's a Thursday night. They're usually on the call for Little Rock Catholic. We got a cool picture as Rolla's going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you with them. We'll get back more on that story with our Catholic boys and Jerry Jones after the break. You're listening to Mountain Home Bomber Football.
American, the newest hotel in Mountain Home, offers visitors the finest accommodations and the cleanest amenities for your next stay. At American, take advantage of our fast check-in and relax in our luxurious standard or suite rooms, complete with sleeper sofa, or pull up a stool at the only hotel in Mountain Home with a full wet bar. Swim or enjoy a tan at our outdoor heated pool, or if you need to stay moving, Merrick Inn has a full fitness area available for guests. Merrick Inn also offers a full continental hot breakfast and guest laundry. And with a convenient location right off the bypass with shopping and restaurants within walking distance, Merrick Inn is the best choice for your next stay. Merrick Inn, located at 290 Drillers Drive in Mountain Home. Book your reservation.
Bombers lead 7-0, 5:41 left.
Yeah, so back to our story as Smith's going to take the snap. He's going to hand the ball up the middle. Mountain Home does a good job stacking it up as they're going to reach the ball out to the 41-yard line. But Keith Caldera, our boys at Catholic down there, they had a great call Catholic game. They got to go to Dallas, and one of their alums is Jerry Jones. And we got a picture sent with them and Jerry Jones.
How cool is that to have Jerry Jones as alum?
That's
yeah,
nice.
That picture was neat. We were a little jealous. We had a little FOMO.
Yeah, we did, for sure. But we appreciate them listening in. Hope you guys do well tomorrow night in your game.
Yes, good luck.
Smith going to pitch the ball outside as Mountain Home's going to string it out.
One shifty, guys.
And Blake Vacco in on the tackle. Ford Coleman comes from his defensive end position and also cleans it up as Colton Petersmith takes it around the corner right at first down yardage. They are going to give it to him. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Petersmith's elusive, guys. He just moves well. He's shifty. He's hard to tackle. Tell guys are struggling a little bit with him.
I don't know if it's Petersmith or Barazovic. I know that one of their quick guys actually signed to play baseball with Mizzou.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
M-I-Z.
Nope.
Can't do it. Uh-oh, get back on sides. Hey, they didn't call it.
Oh, they didn't call it. Yard
Yes.
count's going to pull Yarbrough outside. He does a little do-si-do at the line of scrimmage, but unable to get back before they do give him the 5-yard penalty.
He did that. I think I can get back, and he just couldn't get back.
That's been kind of one of the Achilles' heels through the first couple games that I'm hoping to see cleaned up this game, Brad, is we've had more penalties than normal. I think we had that West Plains game maybe 6 and then another 6 or 7 last week.
We got Crazy Train coming through the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line. That's from Ashley. Their kids watching Uncle Blake Vacco out there. It's his sister. As the ball is going to be Smith. He's going to keep it up the middle, be drugged down from behind. Elijah Hillstrom. So he's going to pick up 4 of the 5 yards needed. Going to bring up second down and 1. Also got We Are the Champions. Be a good one, too. I hope we're able to hold some hardware. Be nice.
Been a good start so far, no question.
Mountain Home up 7-0 here in this Clay Maxey Chevrolet first quarter. Graphics brought to you by Baxter Health.
Surprised by the discipline of this Rolla team, guys. They're way more disciplined than they were last year. This first quarter so far.
Smith under center. Going to hand it off. He's going to get it to his fullback. Number 34, Hayden Emery, brought down by Elijah Hillstrom. Also out there's Drew Vigna, but it is going to be enough for first down yardage.
Hillstrom had a nice suplex on that one.
He needed 1, picked up 1.5 to the 40-yard line. Trying to hear what their chant says. It's first down. Junior High is at the 7-yard line, about to score 28-0 over Greene County Tech still. So it looks like the Junior High and Coach Crow are going to get a win at home.
They're having a great season thus far.
Had a big come-from-behind win a few weeks ago. I think it really solidified them as a team.
Yep.
Smith, the under centers, the play clock gets down to 8, takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to be pressured. He's going to throw deep. Ball's going to be up in the air. It's going to be incidental contact. I was afraid that official was going to throw the flag. Is back there on coverage for Mountain Home.
That was a hammer.
Hunter, the hammer. Not only can he come lay a hit, he can also cover you too.
He turned around, Brad, like he was about to make a turn on, play on the ball. It was a little bit there, and I think the receiver got him. I was hoping for an offensive pass interference.
The ball looks a little underthrown.
It did.
I think if he doesn't get tripped up, Hammer might be bringing that back.
For the record, he did throw from around the 50, so that's a 50-yard bomb.
We did get
More than I got.
Bad Company as a song. Maybe that they've been hanging around with us a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
Smith takes a snap. Going to be a quick pass out. He's going to hit Peter Smith. Peter Smith's going to make a couple guys miss. He's going to get down, drug down at the 30 as Carter Atkins is going to bring him down. They say forward progress gets him to the 29. New first down yardage for Rolla.
The quick outs on those plays, and it's really solidified by the block down from number 2. He comes down, he seals that first man, and all your guys got to do is make one man miss, and he's off to the races.
Junior High was able to punch it in as Smith takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his fullback. That's Hayden Emery. Emery's going to come and pick up. They're going to give him 7 yards as the hammer was in there, as well as Bellamy. And Ford Coleman in on the tackle for Mountain Home. Second down and 3 as Rolla has it at the 23-yard line. Smith is looking over to his coaches here. Rolla had it close to this, and they fumbled the last time they had the ball. Smith takes the handoff right up the middle. He's going to be hit. The ball's loose. A big 75 comes out of there with it. Everybody had stopped. The big 75, Justice Brown picked up the ball, was rumbling for first down yardage. We had him stop for a couple yards lost.
Listen, that's a lot of beef running down the field for you to jump on and get a hold of. I mean, you really got to have your chin strap cinched up if you're going to grab him.
Yes, that's 3 fumbles for Rolla so far. They've been able to recover 2 of them. Mountain Home able to get 1 of them.
75, 6 foot, 290, Tobias.
Goodness. Well, even the announcer over here recognized it. They luckily got into the first down territory there.
And that's going to be up the middle to the inside. The ball was almost out again on the ground as Carter Adkins is ripping for the ball, but Vacco was there. The ball came out. He pinned it on his helmet as Vacco and Carter Adkins able to pull the runner down. He gets inside the 10-yard line. They're going to say it's 1st and goal as he makes it down to the 7.
And that's a first down for your BU.
If you're a Rolla fan, you got to be sitting on your hands kind of with all these balls loose.
If we're not going to say anything about the Rolla team, they are a physical football team through this first quarter. I have seen a very physical football team that don't really have, minus a few miscues, they're looking at a different ball game.
Definitely well improved from last year, no question.
1st and goal at the 7 as Smith is going to get under center. A false start, it looks like. Who are they going to get? Offensive line. It's going to push them back 5.
Guys, we're going to take a quick look at our Teacher of the Week, Ms. Shannon Ellison, this week, sponsored by Salvation Army. Shop Salvation Army's thrift store where you can make a real difference in the lives of your neighbor. Congratulations to Shannon Ellison, our Teacher of the Week.
Her son Ian's playing golf at Williams Baptist. Bomber pitched for the Bomber baseball team last year. Rain is still continuing to build to our west, moving this way. We'll keep an eye on that. Smith under center, brings a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. It is Emery that's going to be brought down. We get 2 yards to the 10-yard line. Big Aaron Martin in there as well as Blake Vacco. Brings 2nd down and 10 or goal from the 10-yard line.
A stop here is critical, Brad. If you can hold them to 3 on their home field, that is a little bit of a
win.
No, it's a win, but for the visiting team, that's a confidence builder. For the home team, that is a morale buster.
Well, Rolla's going to take this to the 2nd quarter. Mountain Home up 7-0 after 1 quarter play. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to offer the best care for athletes of all ages. Call to schedule an appointment today.
Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Ready to take your adventure to the extreme? At Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, we're proud to bring you Segway Power Sports, redefining the ultimate riding experience. From powerful ATVs to the latest off-road machines, Segway is built to conquer, and right now, enjoy 0% financing with quick approvals to get you on the trail faster. We service all brands and models, so your ride stays adventure ready. Don't wait, stop by Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, the best location in town, and experience Segway Power Sports today.
Welcome back to the 2nd quarter tonight, brought to you by Natural Smiles, Pediatric Dentistry, and First Service Bank. We're here, First Security Bank. We're here at Rolla, Missouri. Get the 2nd quarter here kicked off.
Smith going to be under center. Going to be 2nd down and goal from the 10 as he's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it all the way on the left side. Mountain Home's going to do a good job as Vacco is there. Del Soto, 52, Aaron Martin coming in to finish it up. He's going to get 5 of the 10 needed. Going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
Billy's going to blow up my phone after that mistake, guys. I'm telling you, I'm trying to look across the way here, and it's about the size of a penny over there, and my old vision just ain't what it used to be, so apologies. But First Security Bank, tonight's second quarter sponsor.
One more down here, Brad, and they're kicking into that 1940s Craftsman across the road, so let's hold them here.
Smith going to bring a man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass. The ball is going to be behind his intended receiver. Mountain Home did a good job getting their hands up, knocking that pass, making it throw behind as Cameron Brown was the intended receiver. It was behind him and no good. Going to bring up 4th down and goal from the 5. Looks like Rolla's going to bring their punt team in. punt team, field goal team.
Field goals. Typically here you're going to try to kick it through the uprights.
Guys, let's take a look real quick at our fan of the week. This week brought to you by Farmers and Merchant Bank. We're going to do that after the kick here, but
kicker senior Carter Reeves. Its kick is up. It's a left-footed kicker. It's on its way, and it's good. 7-3 here after Rolla marches down the field to score.
So let's take a look at our fan of the week brought to you by Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They're here to help you move better, feel better, and get back to what you're doing and what you love. So congratulations to our fan of the week.
I believe it's Sally Gilbert.
Sally Gilbert. Congratulations.
They had a great coffee talk at Farmers and Merchants Bank for the Harrison Week.
Coffee talk?
Coffee talk. So Mount Home's defense with a win there, as Rolla's offense has been able to march it down the field the last 2 possessions, but only holding them to 3.
That's
going to get a chance to get the ball back, see if we can get up 14 on the score, kind of make Rolla chase us. They're not an offense that's built high octane to try to score quickly.
No, and we're kind of that high octane offense. You know, you don't see us typically have a sustained 8-minute drive, Brad. Most of the time we're popping them off in 3 minutes or less, and then it's defense back out. That's a testament to the conditioning that these boys have. So
kick is going to be away. It is going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. Mount Home's going to bring it out, and he's got room as Connor Schultz is going to bring it out to the 24-yard line. Once again, hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line. My song of choice would be Boom by POD.
Nice, that's a good one.
So what's your song of the year for this Bomber football team? I did get a question. Can the offense advance a fumble?
Can an offense advance a fumble?
Yeah,
It's a live ball.
It is. I don't think you can fumble the ball forward, like out of bounds, and it be there. But if it's picked up, you can advance a fumble. Brantley's going to take the snap, hand it to Miller. Miller going to dance around the side. He might be gone, but there's a flag down. He's on the outside, gets to the 50-yard line, but it looks like there's going to be a holding call on Mountain Home around that outside, and that indeed is the call.
Hard penalties right there, Brad. You got one. Miller gets outside. I told you he's going to have a big game tonight. Breaks one, and then all of a sudden, here we are.
I think they might have got McBride out there. He got those arms extended. You can get inside the chest of that player, but once you get those arms extended out there, that's where it becomes an easy call for that official.
That's where they're going to get you every time.
Especially if you're that tackle. They don't see the guards and the center hold as much, but if you're that outside tackle, you're going to get called.
11 minutes left here in this second quarter, brought to you by Natural Smiles Pediatric Dentistry and First Security Bank on the graphics. Option play, Miller. Miller makes a man miss, leaves him in his tracks, get past the 30, 40, 5 steps, gets out, pushed out of bounds at the 50. As number 20 is going to push him out, Chance Wilkins. Guys, he made a guy just ask what state he was in after the line of scrimmage.
Guys, Josh alluded to this in pregame a little bit, but, we talked about Miller, and, there was going to be a night that he was going to be needed to step up, and I think that's what we're seeing right out of the gate.
Already over 100 yards tonight.
Empty set as Brantley steps back, looks to pass, looking left, got a man running down the field, throws it over the top of his receiver. Looks like he was trying to hit Barrett Miller over there. There is a flag out in the area where Miller took off. Let's see if we can pick that up on the replay, brought to you by First Security Bank. See if we can pick up what that is. Illegal lineman downfield on Mountain Home. Looks like it's going to be the call.
Got ineligible receiver down.
Yeah, let's see if we can replay that here. So the linemen have, 5 yards to be able to get? Oh, I didn't see that at all.
I didn't see anyone down.
Maybe they got Aaron Martin.
He was within a yard.
An eligible receiver down.
There's your line.
Yeah, here's your line right here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a
They did get Martin on that, I think, though. He's going to push Mountain Home back. They hand it off to Miller. He gets around the left side. He's going to get the yardage back that we lost +1 as he gets out to the 50-yard line. On the stop was Easton Smith. Guess how much does playing defensive end and quarterback wear on you?
I would think in a physical ball game, that's going to be very, very hard to do. You would have to be a caliber athlete to achieve that. Tobias?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Brantley's going to take the snap. Quarterback keeper, he's got room up the middle, lowers his head, runs over a defender and falls forward past the 45 to the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for your Bomber offense.
I've always had a huge soft spot for big physical quarterbacks, and this guy likes to hit, man. I dig that.
Handoff quick as Mountain Home gets the ball to Miller. He's going to keep his feet churning. He's going to drag 3 or 4 Rolla defenders inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Going to bring 1st down to yardage for Mountain Home.
Welcome to the party, Barrett Miller. 15 yards a touch on 8 touches thus far in the first quarter and a little bit of the second quarter.
Mountain Home quick fakes the handoff. He's got a man down the middle. It's Carter Atkins. He's got it. Touchdown Bombers. 34-yard strike. Brantley Phillips to Carter Atkins, and Mountain Home takes a 13-3 lead with 9:40 left here in this second quarter. Let's take a look at that on replay. Great play action here. Brought those linebackers up, and they just left Carter. Good hands by Carter reaching up and grabbing that as he's able to haul it in. Great play action. Perfect dialed-up play for Coach Ackland.
Excellent work on the fingertips. Great strength to get that ball in. It was high. He had full extension.
Yep, the kick is on its way, and it is good. Mountain Home 14-3 lead with 9:40 left. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'm missing out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty. This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a fumble or something going on here if you're Mountain Home.
Yeah, and at some point, Rolla's going to have to let out of their game plan and start airing it out a little bit. I mean, they don't want to get behind. They want to win this game. They didn't show up to lose.
Smith's going to hand the ball up the middle. It is going to be a nice read for Mountain Home as Bellamy was in there on the tackle. Tucker Galloway as well.
In the Waffle House.
Blake Vacco.
Smothered, covered, chunked, and diced. That's how I take mine.
Could have got a tater that way today, a tater patch.
You could have got a tater that way.
Guys, I think they did taters about 800 different ways at that place.
Would you get a baked potato with
mashed potatoes in it, with hash browns and French fries on top? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of taters.
Smith takes the snap, hands it off to his fullback up the middle. Mountain Home did a really good job. Aaron Martin in there 12, Elijah Hillstrom, Vaco. Everybody on the interior defense from Mountain Home in on that tackle. 1 yard gain, going to bring up 3rd down and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Aaron Martin does such a good job at shedding that initial block. I know he's a shorter guy. He's wide, but his hand movement and his physicality inside is just very, very beneficial.
3rd down and 8. Rolla has kind of thrown the ball more than they have in previous games so far. Smith try to draw a hard count. He's going to look at his coaches. Going to check their wristbands for a new play. He's going to move off his offense, but he's going to have to hurry. It should be a delay of game, and they got it. Smith better be glad they got it because Ford Coleman was bearing down on him.
He's breathing on his neck.
Like Barkley was on that tater keg.
It's good.
It was basking in a river of cheese dip.
It was. Cheese dip, and then to top it off, bacon.
Fried taters.
With bacon.
And bacon. It's a 5-yard penalty as delay a game. Going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Mountain Home's defense needs a stop here. Try to get off the field, as I feel like our offense can kind of go down and score on them, which is kind of what we had talked about and felt like. You see Smith in the shotgun. Hadn't seen that so far tonight. Yeah, junior high did win their game, 34-0, beat Greene County Tech.
Congratulations to them tonight. Big win for the junior high.
Still need an update from cross country. Hit us up on the Hopper Termite Pest Control text line how cross country did. Smith's going to roll out. Going to be pressured by Dotson. He's going to throw the ball away. Your sophomore Dotson coming in. Pressuring Smith. He throws the ball away. His intended receiver was Peter Smith. Rolla's going to be forced to punt, guys.
Bring on the special teams, guys. Great performance there by your defense, getting pressure, making him force that throw. He had about 3 different guys breathing down his neck whenever he tried to chunk that one out there.
So for you guys on the offensive line, a physical game. We heard they've been scoring touchdowns at will, and they haven't had to play many quarters. How tired do you get in a game like this?
We're getting ready to find out real fast, guys. I can tell you that the big guys like that get gassed in situations like that. And we're going to find out. I already kind of see him.
Ooh. Kick is back. The punt is away. It's a high, kind of side spiral punt. Going to bounce at the 35, take a Rolla bounce all the way out to the 26-yard line. That's where it's going to be downed. Mountain Home will take over there. Sorry, go ahead to finish up, Tobias.
Well, now your offense is in a good position here, guys, and to go right, capitalize right where they picked off last time. I think pretty much what we anticipated to see thus far.
I anticipate a lot of number 5 right here. I think you're going to just turn around, hand it off, and run right up the middle and make them stop Miller.
Yeah, because I can promise you he ain't gassed.
No.
Barrett's ready for 4 full quarters.
Brantley is going to take it. He's going to hand it to Miller, and he's got room. Makes the guy miss in the hole. Gets past the 35. Now past the 40, where he's going to be driven out of bounds there. It's going to be about a 13-yard gain for Miller as he gets out to the 40-yard line. Big Aaron Martin down there. I'd like to show you on replay, but Mountain Home goes so fast, we don't want to miss a play with that. But Aaron Martin, 52 down there, blocking for your Bombers. Brantley taking the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper around the right side. Great job there by McBride of sealing the edge. But Brantley's going to get brought down.
It looks like our pulling guys there on the line just couldn't quite get to those 2 guys coming outside. I didn't see what the breakdown was, but can we go back to that? Watch those. We'll get a second here. But it's almost like they didn't seal those 2 guys on the edge there and let them through.
Yeah, Morozovic came from the offside as Brantley's going to have to come out of the game here. He took a shot. He's kind of upset. He's over there. I don't know if his helmet came off or what. He's not happy having to come out.
Well, if you're watching somewhere tonight, let us know where you're watching from. 870-321-6839. Hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line. Let us know if you're having a watch party or out there watching.
So Barrett Miller's going to be at quarterback. Schultz is going to come in at running back. Could have all picked this as Miller's going to go around the left side. He's going to be initially hit, try to drive his legs forward. He's going to get the lost yardage back that we had on that last play where Brantley got brought down. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Brantley's coming back in. Sheila watching from California. Dean's in Siloam Springs watching. Mountain Home's going to get a free 5 yards. Good hard count there by Brantley. Is this going to pull off Rolla's interior defensive lineman? It's going to be brought off the field. You're going to get number 90, Jakari Hagens, on that. The walk of shame as you come over here and have to face your coach. So it was a 3rd and long, now becomes 3rd, more manageable for Mountain Home. Playbook opens up a little bit more.
Absolutely. I'd like to see Brantley quick little out here. They're giving him first down as far as their coverage.
Brantley going to be quickly looking. He's going to come across the middle. He's got Carter Atkins. He had it in his hands. He was looking to where he was going to run before he secured that ball, and he dropped it at the 40-yard line of Rolla.
Rear drop for Atkins there.
Yeah, usually he hauls those in. Looks like Mountain Home maybe keeping their offense on the field here. Got to watch Party in Little Rock and Rod Mack. As Brantley's going to take the snap, he's going to quick punt it from the quarterback position. Kick it out of bounds. It's going to go out about the 20-yard line. I always love this. You ever watch the guy on Price is Right, where the guy's like over there, like,
oh, yeah.
Doesn't that guy look like he moved
the yodeler. Yeah, the yodeler guy. He's still walking.
All right, he's got it at the 28-yard line. That's where he stops. I love watching those guys because there's. So Rolla's going to take over at the 28-yard line.
Quarter brought to you by Natural Smiles Pediatric Dentistry. We love kids and it shows. Now accepting patients 13 and under. Call and schedule your appointment today. Great addition to your clinic over there.
Yeah, Kayla Rankin-Hurt, she's doing a great job over there with the kids and getting busier each week and much needed for this area. So we're glad to have the Rankin family. Smith takes a snap, looking quick pass out, hits Morozovic. He's going to be wrangled by some Bombers as he's going to get brought down. As he gets positive yardage out past the 30-yard line to the 32.
Brought down by Gus Wilbur.
Gus Wilbur there on the tackle.
Was it Tucker Galloway? Did I see his number out there? Number 38?
This is John watching from Israel.
Oh.
Shout out to my son on the field. That's pretty awesome.
It's awesome.
Time over there.
All the way from Israel. That's credible.
It's got to be.
What is the time there?
Over there?
I have to ask Siri that one.
Mark Kelly's watching from Midway.
Nice.
Gordon Knight, Florida, class of 72 is the option play. It's going to be handed off to Peter Smith, and he's got room around the right side. He's going to be going on the outside. He is gone, folks. It is a foot race, and he is going to have a touchdown, but there is a flag on the field. Over at the 43-yard line, there is a flag on the field, and it is a holding. You're about to see the deflation of these fans go down as Peter Smith was fast, boy. He was quick. Let's take a look at that on replay if we can catch where that hole was out here.
Yeah, you're right there.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you back that up a little bit, Brad? So, looking at it right here, this is that last play, and when I tell you to pause, I want you to hit it. All right, pause. There's our hammer, number one. That's our safety, and he's all the way up. And that's what you get. Hunter wants to hit. He wants to drive so bad, but sometimes you just got to stay back and let the play develop and let it come to you. You're the last guy at the back. You know, you've got to honor your role in the defense.
Right. And if you come up too much,
that can happen.
That can happen.
I bet he hears about that from Coach Airy.
Big break there for your defense.
Yeah, big break. I didn't see much on the hold, to be real honest with you. Only one I saw out there was Morozovic. Maybe he had a hold of a jersey or something we didn't see, but Mountain Home will take it. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 after the penalty. Inside handoff is now that Morozovic is going to get around the left side. He's going to reach. He's going to take it inside the 20 and be pushed out of bounds by Carter Atkins at the 20-yard line.
He just found a seam there, guys. He was off to the races.
Yeah, we kind of get on that outside here. Got a song, bigger, stronger, faster.
So Tommy Felicia's asking in the chat, guys, how big is the quarterback?
He's a good sized boy. The quarterback number 8.
6'3", 245.
Yeah.
Pretty good size. He moves well, too.
So we got a stoppage at play, and it looks like Mountain Home's going to call timeout. We're going to take it with them with 5:01 left here in the second quarter. Mountain Home up 14-3. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
This game of the week is brought to you by and Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing. Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
American Safeguard Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Since 2014, Southern Construction Roofing has completed over 9,000 roofs across Marion and Baxter counties. Their licensed, bonded, and insured team brings over 20 years experience to every job, residential or commercial. From full roof replacements and overlays to expert repairs and shingle work, our crews get it done quickly, often in just 1 or 2 days. We even work with your insurance, so it's hassle-free. Southern Construction Roofing, quality you can trust, protection that lasts.
Up the middle, and Blake Vacco says that's what smothered and covered looks like as the Waffle House makes the tackle. No gain, as Emery, I believe, was who got the handoff, 34 for Rolla.
It's a great tackle. Reading the play right, making the right reads, and just stepping up in the hole. You notice 34 is a good back, and he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
great job.
Vacco looked over at the sideline and gave him a thumbs up, almost like they called that one from there.
Maybe he's reading the plays.
Smith's going to go under center, bring a man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw. It's going to be wide of his intended target at the 10-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 at the 20. So it's Mountain Home's kind of bend, don't break defense so far. They've kind of allowed Rolla to make it down into the red zone, had a couple nice stops, and got a turnover on one and held them to a field goal on another. See if we can do the same here and score before half. It's over.
Yeah, we need to get as much as we can in, Brad. That rain's just still a little west.
Smith going to be under center. Going to be an inside handoff to Peter Smith. He's going to make the initial line mitt and then just get absolutely smoked. I didn't see who that was on there, but somebody came in and met Mr. Peter Smith in the hole.
It was Mr. Waffle House.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No, those shoulders popped back. Yeah.
That was Ford Coleman in there.
Nice job, Mr. Coleman.
He comes in with a 1-yard loss. We're at 4th down and 11 at the 21. And Rolla's leaving their offense on the field, guys. I think they know field goals aren't going to win this game for them.
So they're going to have to take a shot, but that defense ain't going to have it.
3:35 left. Smith's going to fake the handoff, drop back. He's going to throw it across the middle. It's going to be knocked off. Hunter Estes doing a good job for Mountain Home, knocking that pass down. Mountain Home's defense holds. They're going to get a turnover on downs. Yeah, great pressure there by Elijah Hillstrom. We'll take a look at that again on this replay brought to you by First Security Bank.
Huge defensive play here, guys.
Mountain Home doing a good job. Hunter Estes read that perfect. You saw him stay back in that safety position. You brought it up earlier that he didn't. Right there he did. And because of that, able to get the turnover on downs.
And his feet, guys, he's kind of trying to jump and throw at the same time. His feet aren't set. Pass comes out a little wobbly. Defense had him shook the whole way.
So Brantley's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Uh-oh. He's got a man down the middle. It's going to be high of Tate Cudworth. Mountain Home tried to take the shot there after the turnover on downs with the play action pass. I don't hate the call.
No, 3:23 left. You're on the road. Let's go ahead and try to get another score on the board before halftime and get ourselves settled.
Absolutely. I mean, I think they were thinking the same thing we were. It's just going to be more doses of Brantley and Barrett running. So trying to catch them off guard there. I like it. Like the call.
2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Brantley takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a screen set up to Miller. He's got blockers out in front and room. Past the 25, makes a man miss, dives for the 1st down. Outside the 30-yard line to the 31. 1st down yardage. Clock's going to stop with 3:14 as the chains reset. Got Glenn and Carroll and Gamelia watching. Lance in Indianapolis watching. Brantley looking, throws across the middle. Ball's going to be high. It's going to be intended for Caden Dotson. It's going to be out of his reach. He was looking for the PI, but I think good no call there for the officials. Volleyball swept Searcy 3-0. Junior high volleyball won all 3 matches. Mountain Home beat Green County Tech in junior high football 34-0. JR Free and Garrett Barr went 1-2 in the Bomber Open.
Good night for Bomber Sports.
Absolutely.
Sounds like we're tearing it up. Good job. All those participate tonight.
Brantley back in shotgun, 2nd down and 10. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Miller's going to dance around, get past the 40, get drugged forward as the ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line. Nice pickup there for Barrett as Patrick Kell pulls him down in the secondary as he gets it out to the 45-yard line.
Guys, I don't really have an answer for Miller tonight. What's he averaging right now, Barkley?
He's got 11 touches for 148 yards and 13 yards per carry.
Wow, that's incredible. You can see it tonight. He's running hard.
Brantley drops back, looking across the middle. He's going to hit inside receiver. There's your senior Tate Cudworth with the catch. It's going to be an 8-yard pickup as they move the ball into Rolla territory to the 47-yard line.
Good job for Tate holding the spot there. Guys flying at him. Good job holding on the football.
He catches the ball.
Does.
Even the one that was incomplete, he caught it. He just didn't get his feet down, but Tate will catch the ball when it's to him. Brantley drops back, looking to pass, looking left. Atkins zigged when he should have zagged. Does it look like a little miscommunication between Brantley and Atkins? Going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
They're trying to make a route change there, and it looks like, just like you said, a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Threw it short there.
Yeah, Carter was trying to take the route down the field. Brantley wanted to hit him in the flats and get the 1st down. It's 3rd down and 2 with 2:17 left in this Natural Smiles Pediatric Dentistry 2nd quarter. Handoff up the middle. Barrett's got 1st down yardage inside the 45 as he falls forward to the 41-yard line. Guys, when he gets hit, he is falling forward every time for 1 to 4 yards.
You just and some running backs just have that, Brad. Some don't. Some are always falling backwards and getting drugged backwards. But the ones that they get you an extra yard, and it over the course of a game, that adds up.
Chenoweth was awesome at that last year for the Bombers. Brantley going to hand it off to Miller. Miller around the right side, cuts back inside the 30, puts his head down, dives forward to the 28-yard line. 1st down yardage for Mountain Home.
Our main man Keith chimed in with a song for the team. He said SRV's bad to the bone. He's watching tonight.
So like that. Who was that?
Keith.
No,
Mott Springs, yeah.
I like it. Brantley's going to throw. Pass is going to be caught to Bryce Kincaid, but there's going to be a flag on the play. See what the call is going to be here. Looks like they're going to get the same thing as they're going to say he was covered up, illegal touching downfield. Bryce is talking to the official saying, man, I was back. But take a look and see the alignment here that we got set up. I don't know if we can catch it. No, we can't beforehand. So it's happening on that initial alignment. If you look at the receivers, when you see them out there, they will look to that outside side judge, and they'll put their hand forward or they'll put their hand back. And they'll say, I'm either on the line or off the line.
Okay.
You can't have so many guys on the line or they're considered covered up, and they can't go down the field. That keeps you from sending the offensive tackle. Now he's pointing, saying, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. And that's because there's no tight end out there, right, Brad?
Right, correct. So he's saying, I'm back, making sure. I think it's one of those that Bryce feels like he told him he was back, but may not get the call that he thought he should. Brantley's going to draw play up the middle to Miller. Mountain's got room. He gets inside the 20, dives forward down inside the 20 to the 19. Almost 1st down yardage. Going to be just shy of it, bringing up 3rd down and short for Mountain Home. Brantley with an empty set. There's going to be a flag on the play, and they're going to catch illegal substitution. As they caught Rolla in the middle of a substitution, their head coach throws his headset down on the sideline over here. He's not happy. It's going to be free 1st down yardage for Mountain Home. Good job there by Brantley seeing that, as you can probably see him know, hey, I've got him caught.
Yeah.
So hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, 870-321-6839. Oh, here comes the boom. That would be a great one by Nelly.
The Missouri artist
takes the snap, Yes, St. Louis. You can find me in St. Louis. Brantley throws to the end zone. It's going to be caught just shy of the end zone. Bryce Kincaid is going to have first down yardage down to the 1. They're going to stop the clock with 51 seconds left. It's going to be a first down and goal from the 2.
About to say, you can find me in the end zone.
That's right.
It's about touchdown.
Brantley takes the snap, hands it off. Barrett Miller, touchdown, Bombers. Barrett Miller caps off a huge drive after a turnover on downs inside the red zone by Rolla. Mount Home marches all the way down the field, capping it off with a 2-yard touchdown run by Barrett Miller. Let's take a look at this on our First Security Bank replay. Once again, the hole was huge.
Fit a Mack truck through it. Wide open.
Barrett Miller is able to run through that hole up the middle. Kick on its way by Ballard is up. It is good. Mountain Home with a 21-3 left, 44 seconds left in this first half. You're listening to Mountain Home Bomber Football. Come back for more.
It's the Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling. Up to 35% off throughout the store and extra savings on kitchen packages from GE Appliances, Frigidaire Gallery, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. It's time to get cooking with GE Appliances and Frigidaire Gallery ranges. The Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling up to 35% off. Shays Appliance where we service what we sell.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Where flavor meets.
Back here with 44 seconds left in this half as Ballard is going to squib kick it. It's going to be a high kick, and it looks like it's going to bounce down at the 20 and then roll out of bounds barely at the 15. Guys, you could tell. I was wondering why we're kicking it off like this, but now I know why. After watching Peter Smith take it to the house on that callback touchdown run,
yep,
dude can fly.
He can fly. You don't want to put it in his hands and give him an opportunity. No question. Little interesting there. They let that ball just kind of roll up and check up. If I'm a guy on special teams, I'm running down there with red in my eyes, diving after that football. Opportunity there. It's going to be a penalty, it looks like. On the kickoff.
So the ball is going to be marked out at the 35-yard line from going out of bounds.
Make sure you stay with us. We're going to be here for the Berg Builders and Diatley Dental halftime shows. So make sure to stick with us. Some awesome things coming up for halftime for you.
Yeah. I mean, you should stick with us. It's a Thursday night. What else you got to do tonight, right?
Right. I think all the other sports are done.
Who cares about the Bills and Dolphins that are on?
Yeah, that ain't worth watching. This is worth watching.
You got to have Prime TV for that. Yeah. Stream this on YouTube. 43 seconds left here in this half. Mountain Home with a 21-3 lead. Just a game that pretty much has been dominated by the Bombers so far in this first half. Rolla has moved the ball. They've just not been able to finish the deal. Smith's going to be in the end, or shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to drop it out to his receiver, and he really has nowhere to go as Peter Smith is going to be stacked up. Everybody, I think, on the Mountain Home defense is going to get in on that tackle. Yeah, Smith wanted rid of that ball quickly. As this going to be a loss of 1 yard out to the 34-yard line. Smith takes a snap, looking to pass again. He's going to throw it. He has his receiver. This is number 2, Morozovic. That is going to be stopped at the. Well, they're going to say it's first down yardage. He's kept the clock winding at one point, but then they're going to say, no, we have first down yardage past the 45 to the 46, and Rolla's going to take timeout with 9 seconds left. We're going to take a break. Come back for the conclusion of this half. You're listening to Mountain Home Bomber Football.
It's fun. Welcome to Fat Boys Smash House, your go-to spot for great food and a good time. Dive into our golden fried whole chicken wings. savor the juiciest smash burgers, or try one of our mouth-watering sandwiches and corn dogs. With pool tables, dartboards, and 15 big screen TVs, there's never a dull moment. Catch the game, hang out with friends, and dig into some great food that is big on taste. Located 1041 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. At Fat Boy Smash House, it's not fast food, it's fat food. When disaster strikes, Service Master is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, Service Master can help put your life and your home back together. Service Master now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. Service Master is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, Service Master, 417-256-8773.
Back here at the final 9 seconds, the conclusion of this first half. As Rolla called timeout, I believe they are out. It says they have 3 left, but I don't think that's true. As Smith's going to drop back. He's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be outside the reach of his intended target.
Guys, watch this defensive line in this rush here. They are just driving them back. I don't know if they're trying to set up a screen or something there, but look at this penetration. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's Coleman on the front, and Dotson and Hillstrom. They're trying to get some speed on that outside out there.
Yeah. We're
in our nickel package here. Mountain Home's playing nice prevent defense. Just keep everything in front of you. 2nd down and 10 at the 46. Watch for an inside draw right here. Nope, Smith's going to pass it. Throws over across the middle, and it's going to hit the receiver in the foot, Peter Smith. So he wasn't even looking. There's going to be 1 second left on the clock. Smith's like, he didn't even look. I threw the ball, but he didn't look.
A little bit of a communication issues, and I'm going to attest that, Brad, to this is not what they're used to doing, because how many times has he thrown a ball and nobody was turning around looking for it?
Yeah. So he's got one more play here in this half. 1 second left. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mountain Home defenders with their feet on or inside the 25-yard line. Smith's going to go under center. It's going to be a false start as everybody on the offensive line moved. I wonder if they're going to say that's the end of the half. It's a dead ball penalty, so I don't think so. They'll have to put 1 second back on the clock. Going to move them back 5 yards. They snap this ball at the 41. Seems like it's been the longest 9 seconds of this half.
This has been a long half of football, guys.
It has.
Bombers playing well. You got to be excited about how they played this first half.
Yeah, they're down at 15 at the 41. 1 second left in this half. Smith's going to go under center. I can anticipate probably a handoff to Emery if I was guessing. It's going to be a quick pass as he's going to hit it out to Morozevich. Morozevich is going to get nice play by Kobe Dotson. Nice play by the sophomore Kobe Dotson. He's going to finish the half on a tackle of Morozevich, and that's the way it's going to end. Mountain Home up 21-3 after 1 half of play. Come back for the Bird Builder at the Atlee Dental Care halftime show. And listen to Mountain Home Bomber football.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
We all want to be on a winning team. When you are thinking of selling, call Solomon Cornelius and his team of experienced agents at Monarch Realty. They know how to help you get ready for the market and gain top dollar for your property.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home. For over 28 years, we've been your trusted source with one of the largest selections of used cars, trucks, and SUVs in the area. At Lakeview Auto Sales, we buy, sell, and trade late model inventory. Our commitment, creating lifetime customers. That's why we've been honored with the Quality Dealer Award by ASC and Best of the Twin Lakes multiple times. Visit us today and drive away happy. That's Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete. North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's Operation Roundup program awarded $24,000 in scholarships to local graduates this year. You can help fund future.
And we back. Welcome to another preview here at the halftime show of Free of Charge. I'm Jackson Free. Alongside me today is senior Strat Ruckert, part of the tennis state championship, indoor and outdoor track state championship last year. Strat, how you doing today?
I'm good. Well,
as you guys know, or don't know, as we're recording this last week, Strat was Athlete of the Week. That was at their match at Valley View. So just kind of go ahead and give us a rundown about how that was. First match of the year for you guys.
Yeah, first match of the year. It was definitely interesting because, we were still trying to figure out doubles partners and kind of lineup of how it was going to go. And it being first match, not upset. Even though there was a loss, it was a close match. Valley View did really well. And they're favorites, but we're also favorites too now after how that went. So we're excited for the tennis season, for sure.
Super exciting. You guys won last year. You guys had some big key factors move along. They graduated. What's it looking like this year? You guys think you can be able to run it back?
I think we have a very good chance of winning.
That's good. Yeah. Exciting stuff. So how's the season been since that? Because of course, if you guys don't know, their matches have been getting canceled off and on, so they haven't been able to play as much.
Yes, so matches have been great. The ones that we have played, at least, they've been pretty good. We haven't lost since Valley View, so that's good. We are rescheduling those matches, so they'll be at home or away depending on where they were scheduled. But yeah, it's been going great for sure.
Awesome, good to hear that. Like I said, you're part of the track team, won indoor and outdoor. First time ever to get in a Triple Crown. What was that like?
It was insane because it was my first year of track. I had never run before. So, being a part of that was amazing. The coaches were amazing. It was definitely a different experience for sure.
Yeah, I was a part of that too. I was indoor is crazy.
Yes.
Indoor came down to the final 4x400. We won by half a point.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, how are you feeling? Of course, season's been going great. How you battling this with school? Just kind of give us like a daily rundown of the day in the life of Strat Rucker.
Well, it helps to only have 2 classes that are actually like
a class.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, but they're not the easiest classes though. Definitely trying to still balance out school and sports and all that. Just like the normal stuff you deal with as like a student athlete, school does come first in my book. So, it is important for me to be on myself for that, but sports count as something too. So, I try to do the best in both.
Absolutely. I think it's very important to do that. You guys, what's the next, match coming up for you guys right now?
So actually tomorrow we play Valley View again tomorrow.
So Thursday. So the time is this coming out? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully we'll win this time. We definitely have built on our skills and some of our match play. Me and Ben have. By the way, I'm very thankful for Ben for being here, for being my doubles partner and dealing with me.
Yeah.
But we do really want to win this one just so we have a chance for better seedings and whatnot when it comes down to the final parts, and just come with it.
Yeah, talk about Ben. Ben was also on the track team. Great guy. Speaking of other teammates, right now you have Landon Horn, senior, who's injured right now. So what's that kind of looking like for you guys down the stretch?
Yes, Landon is definitely in recovery right now. He's trying his best to get back into tennis. But I'm just hoping the best for him, in all honesty. I can't say anything else. I just hope that he gets back onto the tennis courts and does his best and performs.
Yeah. Good guy. Hope he gets a speedy recovery. Well, This is coming out on Thursday. Of course, the football game's going on right now. As you said, we have tennis going on. If you guys don't know, Valley View's playing Cersei, and the cross-country team is having a homie right now. So if you guys are at any of those, show love. Show love to all the sports. You guys got any home matches coming up soon that they need to come out and support?
Actually, Valley View's
at home
Thursday, and then we have a couple more. I couldn't tell you which days it is, but we do have a couple more. Compared to last year we only had one, but now we have like 5 or 6, something like that. So
that's good.
Yep.
Always good to hear about that, man. Well, it's awesome that you guys are doing good. Super excited for this. Don't really know much more to say, man. I hope you guys have a great season.
Yes.
Hope you stay healthy. Hope Landon gets back on the match.
Yes.
You got anything that you want to say?
I don't. That's it for me.
That's it for you. Well, I think that's probably what we're going to do it here for this segment. Let you guys get back to your game. This is Free of Charge.
North Arkansas Electric Cooperative's Operation Roundup program awarded $24,000 in scholarships to local graduates this year. You can help fund future scholarships by volunteering to have your electric bill rounded up to the next dollar. Members can call NAEC at 870-425-2141 to enroll.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Looking for the ultimate indoor golf experience? Welcome to Fairways Indoor Golf Lounge. Rent a booth by the hour and enjoy cutting-edge simulators with game types from golf to baseball and football. No clubs, no problem. We provide premium Callaway sets at no extra charge or bring your own gear. Hungry? Indulge in our made-to-order flatbread pizzas ready in minutes. Members enjoy 24/7 access, but everyone's welcome for date nights, social play, or serious training. Reserve your spot or become a member today at Fairways Indoor Golf Lounge, where the game is always on. Uncharted USA is your ultimate outdoor outfitter. From RV and marine to hunting, fishing, camping, and off-road gear. We've got it all. Locally owned and operated in Mountain
Hello,
Home.
everybody. I'm Zane Loftus. I play for the Bomber Youth Football League, and this is your Bomber update. So I'm here with Deacon. He announces all the high school Bomber games. So, Deacon, do you remember your very first game you announced?
The first really thing that I announced, did some youth baseball for Miss Brandy Jordan out there, but the first high school game, Janet Wood, our old athletic director, needed another voice for our Christmas basketball tournament that we have every year, and she couldn't find anybody, so I just raised my hand, and that was really the first high school event that I did. That was 2014, so
nice.
Probably 11 years ago. So you're a young kid. You were barely born then when that happened.
Yeah. So what is your favorite part about announcing?
Just the people. I see the same people everywhere we go. I see the same parents. It's for the kids. We go a lot of places. It's just boring. I don't want to name out any particular place, but there's a lot of places it's just boring. So I just love creating a fun environment for our kids. And, there's people that have come back that are way into college or graduated from college and say, man, that was fun. Like, it's just memories that they can have. And that's just what I love about it. It's just the people.
What's the hardest part about announcing?
Preparation. Preparation is difficult. A lot of rosters, a lot of scripts. Like a homecoming week, I'll have a full script of 25, 30 kids talking about, all that they do, and then all the other special events we have during the season, like Sweetheart Royalty, all that, and just all the preparation for it, because it's a lot of paper. Yeah. But that's just the preparation.
Have you ever lost your voice from cheering too much?
I'm gonna knock on wood, but no, I haven't yet. It's been the next day. I've been a little raspy, but nothing crazy.
What's the best piece of advice someone gave you about announcing?
Just be yourself. I'll watch a lot of interviews with announcers that do pro sports or they read the news, and even your grandpa's told me, just be yourself. Don't try to make your own style. Don't try to be someone else. Just make your own style and be yourself.
How do you get ready before the games?
Same way an athlete does. You got to hydrate. I make sure to get as much sleep as humanly possible before it, because I want to make sure when those lights come on at 7 o'clock or whenever it is in the hangar, Bomber Stadium, wherever, that I'm prepared and I'm able to give 110% energy all the time.
Who talks more in a game, you or the coaches?
Oh, man. Our coaches they're pretty talkative, but I don't know if it's probably about the same, but I'm just louder.
Yeah, what's the best Bomber game you've called?
There's so many. The ones that come to mind, the playoff game against Sheridan last year, both teams were in the 50s. There was a range of emotions. A Harrison basketball game a couple years ago, we won in overtime. Stormed the court. It was a great game. And earlier that season, our basketball team was down around 20 points in the fourth quarter against Valley View, and that was a good game. They came back, and McGee Harris banked in a three from the corner and beat a team that I think they went to the second round of state that year. So there's so many. Every game has its great moments, but those three just stick out.
So if you wanted to be an announcer, what would you have to be starting to do around my age?
Learn to enunciate. You have to obviously like sports. I'm a sports guy. One thing that I did, and it was just something I did when I was 10 years old, I'd play Madden or 2K on my PlayStation. I'd mute the announcers because it just gets so monotonous even as a 10-year-old that I'm tired of listening to this. So I'd just start doing it myself. So I'd be playing, Cubs and Cardinals on MLB The Show, and I'd be announcing the games like as a 10 or 11-year-old. But it's you got to like sports. You got to like to talk. You can't be scared of talking. I always joke I have stage fright, and then I'll go out and speak in front of, like the Harrison game 2 weeks ago, 5,000 people. But you just got to know how to talk, and you got to not be scared of pressure, and you can't be someone that's just afraid of the spotlight, I guess.
Yeah, I know some of my friends will start doing that Madden stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can start doing that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with technology these days.
And I didn't even know I wanted to be in broadcasting or use anything with my voice. I mean, this is really something I discovered late into high school and early in college.
That's nice. All right. The Bomber game will be streaming on Classic Hits 101.7 and KTLO streaming. And go Bombers.
Go Bombers!
Uncharted USA is your ultimate outdoor outfitter. From RV and marine to hunting, fishing, camping, and off-road gear. We've got it all. Locally owned and operated in Mountain Home. Explore more at unchartedusa.com.
Mountain Valley Water has been an American icon since 1871. With their award-winning taste and impeccable quality, why settle for anything less? Choose Mountain Valley of the Ozarks for pure American spring water.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Get the power, performance, and durability you need with Spartan mowers and UTVs. Proudly built right here in the Ozarks. At Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, we make it easy to upgrade your ride with 0% financing and quick approvals. From the lawn to the backwoods, Spartan delivers strength you can count on. Plus, we carry a full lineup of ATVs and service all brands and models to keep you running strong. Don't settle for less. Come see us at Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors.
Hi, this is Brittany.
And Russell.
We're the new owners of River City Flooring. We know flooring, now we need to know you. Need a new custom shower? Russell is the best.
And Brittany keeps us on track and on time.
We offer so much more than flooring. Ask us about our portable buildings
and epoxy flake garage floors.
Just grab a cup of coffee and let's talk.
With River City Flooring, you'll always be on solid ground.
Come see us at Highway 62 East across from Walmart.
Your senior healthcare specialist.
Welcome, you're locked in right now on the Diatley Dental Berg Builders halftime show. Burke Builders specialize in custom homes, backyards, and even secret rooms. Visit them, burkebuilders.com. We also appreciate our man Bryson back in the station.
Let's go, Bryson!
Holding it down. Appreciate all the work he's doing. Guys, an incredible first half of football. We said about 5 minutes according to the clock. They may add a little more time. We don't know at this point. But pretty good, impressive half of football thus far.
I mean, the Rolla band took the field. They did a good job. I tell you what, it's getting colder, and the wind is picking up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what direction we are currently facing.
We would be facing, based on the way the wind's moving, we are facing due
east, and the wind is hard to our back. So
yeah,
sounds like that they're doing a 50-50 drawing. There's a lot of fans.
They're encouraging fans right now to head to their vehicles because of lightning. That's what the overhead announcer just came in.
Yeah, you can check the flag. It's at full extension over here.
So they are encouraging the fans to head to their vehicles because of lightning. So we may be in a weather delay.
We might be.
But we can talk about some stats in the first half. We can talk about how critical that last drive was for Mountain Home's offense. What do you want to talk about? We've got M&M's in the booth.
Let's go with some stats from the first half.
First half stats, Brad. Bombers, of course, are scored 21-3. Brantley, our quarterback, back in the pocket, 9 for 16, 56% completions, 52 yards, 1 TD. He's had multiple targets that he's went to, being Kincaid, Cudworth, and Adkins. And then pretty much your workhorse of the night, Miller. 15 carries, 185 yards, 2 TDs, and averaging 12 yards plus a touch.
Is that good?
That, buddy, there is a lot of high school coaches that would say, hey, come play with me.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of college coaches that would say that.
Absolutely would, Josh. And if we stay in a little bit of a lightning delay or weather delay, we may even be able to maybe pull some of those plays up, maybe look back at some of those. Pretty impressive first half.
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what we had hoped for. And I was down kind of talking to a couple of the fans down there and at halftime as we were there, and they're like, man, didn't feel like Rolla's really doing anything. I was like, well, Rolla really moved the ball. If you watch that, they moved the ball quite a bit on us. We were just able to stop them on key plays, right? We got a fumble recovery on the first one. We held them to a field goal on the second one, and then got a turnover on downs, and Mountain Home was able to go score after every one of those big stops.
A key component, boys, this Rolla team's kind of been a little hot. We talked about at the beginning of the game where a local IHOP said, hey, free pancake for every touchdown they scored. And last week they were slapping 11 of those on a plate. And you come out and you hold a team that's kind of been a little offensive powerhouse through the first 3 games to 3 points in their home stadium in a game that, I'm sure they wanted to win. So I think that's a real positive scenario for our team and definitely the defense.
So I'm curious as to both teams are coming out of the locker rooms. They are starting to get back on the field and warm up as we got 2 minutes left here in this half. The officials are out here like this game is going to continue on.
That was the weirdest lightning delay I think I've ever seen. So it's showing strikes about 6.2 miles away right now. It told to prepare for shelter. The overhead announcer came on. He told everybody to return to their cars, and a minute 50 later, we've got players back on the field. So your guess is as good as mine, and we'll be ready either way.
I also got wind talking to some parents. They're like, wow, these Missouri announcers, they're
not fans.
They're very animated. So I think he's pretty animated with what he's doing.
Well, so is the other guy at West Plains.
Maybe it's Missouri.
Yeah. It could be a Missouri thing. Maybe there's a broadcasting school here or something.
Maybe. So you are in the Diatley Dental and Berg Builder halftime show. Guys, let's give a shout out to XL7 crew, KTLO crew, everything that goes on throughout the week. We got Scooter, we got Gil, we got Josh, we got Bob. Back at KTLO, you got Heather, you got Becca, you got Brandy, you got Bryson, you got Sammy. Like all of this coming together on a weekly basis to put this thing on. I don't know if you guys saw, we're sitting here doing this, and we've got all of the Rolla people coming in, standing behind us going, look at this. Oh, my gosh, they have this. And look at this. And, wow, they can do this and they can do that. And that's just a testament to the buy-in that we've had from the local media in Mountain Home for Mountain Home Bomber Sports.
Yeah, I mean, they're sitting back here, Brad, videotaping it, asking what this does, what that does. Gil's answering questions, technical questions about the different components of the setup. And this just doesn't, it wasn't me, Brad, and Tobias showing up today with a suitcase and setting up. You would have a much poorer broadcast than what you're currently getting. It's a team effort. Big shout out to my man Decon. He can't make it tonight. Said it was one of the first games in 10 years he hasn't been at.
Speaking of announcers, top of the line.
Dude.
One of the best in the business, guys.
He is
Phenomenal.
one of the best in the business. I always enjoy his calls. He comes out, does some of the youth football stuff for us, volunteers his time.
Made some fans at Valley View, I think, for the last volleyball game that we had.
Yeah.
You know, I think he was signing autographs after that game for some folks.
So if you're a member in this community, Tobias, and you see some of these guys out in public, give them a high five. Tell them how much you appreciate it. I get a lot of those throughout the week. I try to pass those along, but it means a lot. It means a lot.
I want to know where I can get my Decon autograph poster. I can't even say the word.
There's a poster?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it. If he's signing autographs, I want the Decon poster.
Yeah, it was kind of being facetious, but we're going to take a break. We're about to get the second half action in play.
Is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
This Bomber Game is brought to you by the Old Mill Tavern, featuring the area's best pizza and burgers, wings, sandwiches, soups, and salads. Enjoy great service with live music, karaoke, and watch live sports at their full-service bar. That's the Old Mill Tavern, located at 3948 Highway 62 in Mountain Home.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, and this is the ZT. Woo! You know who we are. You know what we do. You know how to get a hold of us. But that's not why I'm here today. Today we're here to talk about Bomber Nation. We're here to talk about these athletes, these football players, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody that's involved in getting this game going so you can enjoy it. So I want you to join me. We're going to have a little cheer. Go Bombers!
When you
Mountain Home is kicking off here to start the second half as the kick is going to go out of bounds. Rolla will take over at the 35-yard line. The wind is whipping. We'll have to see how that plays on the kicking, but I think that's more of let's keep it away from Peter Smith.
Like Barkley said earlier, that flag, guys, is at full extension. I mean, I don't think it can whip any harder than it's whipping right now.
Like I said earlier, I think that's a good news for the 1940s craftsman over here on the north end zone. It ain't got to worry about too many balls hitting its roof.
Tonight's third quarter brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in this community, working as a team to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank.
Graphics brought to you by Arkansas State University Mountain Home.
We're not getting
Shaping
M&Ms
opportunities,
anymore.
changing lives.
Smith's going to go under center. He's going to hand it off to Emery. Emery's going to go around the left side. He's going to be brought down. Elijah Hillstrom there on the tackle. Bellamy and Del Soto as well. It's going to be a pickup of 5 as he gets the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Special night tonight, guys, as we celebrate Bob Night. Bob was inducted into the Arkansas Broadcast Hall of Fame. Huge tribute this past week. We all remember Bob.
Yeah, blew the ball off the field. But, yeah, we do remember Bob and everything he did with KTLO and the radio station. Well-deserved.
Tremendous member of our community. Absolutely.
Smith's going to hand the ball off to Emery. It's going to be hit in the backfield. The ball is loose. Bellamy hits Smith, knocks the ball away. It's going to be recovered on the spot by Morozovic. It's going to be a loss of 5 yards, though. Going to bring up a huge 3rd down and 10.
Good old-fashioned ball scramble there, guys.
Yarbrough coming in, going to replace Vandersteck on that interior of the line for the Bombers. Tucker Galloway also in for the Bombers on this left side. Something they've done, they moved Coleman to the inside, Galloway on the outside, Elijah Hillstrom on the other outside. Now his D-line's going to switch. Those linebackers just licking their chops right here. Smith going to drop back to pass. Pass is going to be up in the air. It's going to be knocked away. Great job by Gus Wilbur. Wilbur comes in, knocks the ball away. Intended receiver was Blaine Sabo. Number 2, also Atkins there on the hit. Atkins hit him low. Wilbur hit him high, jarring the ball free. And we're up 4th down and 10 as Mountain Home's defense gets a huge stop.
Great teamwork there, busting up the pass play.
Yeah, a lot of love right there to Gus Wilbur. Outside at the cornerback, Brad, he makes a lot of very hard one-on-one tackles, and then he just climbed the ladder and knocked that one, pulled it out of his hands. Nice job, Gus.
Punter back for Rolla is going to be kicking into this wind. It's going to be right to left. He's going to go almost blocked. As it's going to be, kick's going to be away. It's going to check up and go out of bounds. Vaco, great job diving. The punter tried to get an Emmy from falling. Unsuccessful.
He about got a mid on it, didn't he?
He did.
He was fingertip away from blocking one there, guys.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 36-yard line, and Mountain Home is going to take over on offense there for its first time here in this second half.
See here if the Mountain Home offense will pick up where they left off. Third quarter not brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank. Graphics brought to you by ASU Mountain Home.
Farmers and Merchants are fan of the week.
Miss Sally, huge supporter of the Bombers.
Absolutely. Sally, if you're there, hit us up on the text line. Brantley's going to hand the ball off to Miller. Rolla's they're going to key on Miller, I believe. He was able to make some of those plays and find that gap. This time he runs for 1 yard. He makes it out to the 37-yard line.
So we were kind of talking at half, Brad. What's the defense going to do? What does that look like as far as come out, get a quick stop? Now your offense back on the field. Let's see if they can put some quick points up here.
Brantley takes the snap, going to roll option. Hits Miller on the outside, makes the first man miss. Keeps his feet moving as he moves inside the 40-yard line to the 41. Jakari Haggood's on the stop for Rolla. The 4-yard marker over there says 4, but now they've changed it to 3. Got to bring up 3rd down and 5. And if you're Mountain Home, you're up 21-3. It's kind of one of those, hey, let's just let the clock tick, and we're okay letting that clock wind down.
Mm-hmm.
Brantley fakes the handoff. Going to be quarterback keeper, and he's going to be brought down.
That's kind of been a surprise tonight, Brad. Brantley, his legs has not been as productive as they typically are for him.
I think they're keying on him running that ball, which is maybe what has Miller sprung open.
You know, Brantley through the first 2 games was averaging about 100 yards a game and a touchdown on the ground. So it's not that he can't run. It's just something there that's not allowing him to succeed.
Cameron Moore on that tackle for Rolla. Brantley's back. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a kick. It's going to be high. It's going to spiral out of bounds, way out of bounds.
Kick that one to the soccer field, boys. We're going to take a quick look here at our band member of the week this week, brought to you by Baxter Real Estate Company. Baxter Real Estate, your local realtors working hard to find you the perfect property. We appreciate them sponsoring our band member of the week. That's going to be Ian Pierce. And bring that up, and congratulations to Ian, our band member of the week.
We're going to mark the ball down at the 44-yard line, so Rolla's going to be in business here. They went 3 and out their first possession. They're going to take over the ball at the 44-yard line here on their second possession here of this third quarter. Wind still is whipping out there. Still no rain, though, so that's good. Smith's going to be under center. Can hand the ball off inside to Mrazovich, and he's going to be stood up. Del Soto there, Hunter the Hammer coming in, making the tackle. Out at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he fell forward for 1 yard. Ball's going to be marked just shy of the 45.
I'm still doing the text line, what the theme song is for these Bombers tonight. Go ahead and text that in. What's that phone number?
870-321-6839. Thanks to Hopper Termite Pest Control for that. Yeah, theme song for the Bombers for the year. Smith rolling out to his right, looking to pass. Being pressured, gets the ball away. Good job there on Bellamy as he was covering Mrazovich in single coverage.
Great
Bellamy knocked the ball around. Let's take a look at that on our instant replay here, brought to you by ASU Mountain Home. Nice job pushing Smith outside the pocket.
Yeah, Hillstrom.
Yep, Hillstrom out there. Coleman coming in from the backside. Trying to get it rolling here. It's holding up on us now. I'm freezing up. Sorry.
Yeah, saw that M&M grease on there.
We appreciate the Croakers tonight. Listen, they said the best play-by-play team in Arkansas. They got home early after the volleyball game swept, cheering on the Bombers.
Smith
25.
being pressured by Vacco. Oh, ball on the ground. Ball is on the ground. There's a fight for it. Who's going to come away? Hillstrom and Smith are at the bottom of the pile fighting for it. Who comes away with it? Oh, Smith put his big paw on it, but it is going to be a huge loss. Vacco and Hillstrom were all up in the grill of Smith there, knocking the ball away.
Slow motion, guys, just as he reaches out.
Yeah, he was like, and put his big old bear paw on it. I mean, as we said before, that quarterback's 6'3", 230, and obviously he's got a set of Bentons on him. He plays defensive end for Rolla, so.
Whew. 7:30 left. Rolla going to be forced to punt. As the kick is going to be away, it's a high wedge. May not even get into Rolla territory as it does finally take a Rolla bounce. It's going to be down to about the 43-yard line. And Mountain Home will take over there.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Bomber football after this.
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Well, Mountain Home on the ball quickly after that punt. Brantley makes a pass out to Barrett Miller as he takes the ball inside of Rolla territory to the 48-yard line. Mountain Home on the move here. 7:10 left here in this third quarter, brought to you by
Farmers and Merchants Bank.
Inside handoff. Miller, he's going to break free. One man to miss. As he divides, he's going to make the tackle at the 20-yard line. He's going to fall forward down inside the 20 to about the 16.
Guys,
Great job by the offensive line.
I'm about to say, I don't know who come in more, the offensive line or Barrett Miller, guys, because they are putting on a show tonight in this offensive ground game.
Under 7 minutes here in this third quarter. Brantley hands it off to Miller. Staying patient as he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. They may see be a loss of one. Got another one bites the dust from my father-in-law. Used to be the president CEO of Farmers and Merchants Bank. What a perfect time to chime in there, Mr. Gary. 2nd down and 11. The 17-yard line. Brantley's going to roll to his left. He's got a man, throws it. Caden Dotson catches the ball. He's going to be knocked out of bounds about the 8-yard line. Right down near first down yardage. We'll say 3rd down and 1 as he is just shy of it. Got to get to the 7 for a first down. At home looking to score, go up 28-3. Brantley takes a snap, option play. Nice pitch. Miller makes the first man miss. Spin moves, hits the Y button. Gets tackled down at the 5. Going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Cameron Moore for Rolla on the stop as it's 1st down and goal from Mountain Home at the 5.
Bombers looking good. You know who else is looking good, guys? Us, thanks to Locker Rooms.
Right.
Jason and the team hooking us up with some great fit this season. We appreciate them.
Miller, handoff. Get wrestled down and slung down as he's going to get to about the 3-yard line. Pick up of 2. 2nd down and goal from the 3. I think Mountain Home's just content to see this clock just chip away right now at this point.
That's 21 touches for Miller tonight. He's over 221 yards on the evening. Lowered his average just to a little over 10.5. I'll take a first down every time you touch the ball.
No question. He is on fire tonight.
Mark King says Thunderstruck, and Matt Hirschberger, I love this one, Stranglehold. A little Ted Nugent.
Nice.
Motor City Madman.
Brantley hands off to Miller. Miller puts his head down. Touchdown, Bombers. Barrett Miller with the 3-yard run, as Mountain Home has now went up 27-3 with 5:04 left in this third quarter, brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank and Arkansas State University on the graphics.
Love just putting on the back of the big nasties there, guys, and letting them tiptoe in the end zone. That's what you want to see. We're going to need that as we get into conference play later in the season.
Extra point on the way as Isaac Ballard's going to kick it up. It is going to be good. Your Craftsman house is still good as it didn't get hit. 28-3 Mountain Home with 5:04 left in this third quarter.
And we're going to stay here, guys, and we're going to look at our alumni spotlight tonight, brought to you by ERA Doty Real Estate. If finding the perfect home was a sport, they'd be MVP. ERA Doty Real Estate, 99.4% satisfaction rate. Tonight, the alumni spotlight is going to shine on Dr. Caroline Hayford. Congratulations, Caroline. Crawford. Uh-oh. Somebody forgot the W. My apologies. Well, congratulations nonetheless, and we appreciate ERA Doty for sponsoring the Alumni Spotlight tonight. Guys, couldn't have scripted any further or any better thus far in the game. In this third quarter, Farmers and Merchants, ASU, Mountain Home, third quarter. Been all Bombers thus far.
All Bombers. I expect some boys to get sat down. I expect we're going to see a few new names, let some guys get some rest, be content to let that clock trickle down.
I'd be happy with that. I mean, this is where some of those guys get some opportunities, and there could be guys that you need later on the season. So I love this opportunity for them. And then, like we said, next guy up, Mountain Home's got some depth, and I don't look for them to follow up much if they do make any substitutions.
And I tell you, it feels good if you're Mountain Home to come in here and do what you're supposed to do, as the squib kick is going to be hit at the 25. It's going to hit a Rolla player, and he is going to be smoked as he dives down and gets it.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, 10, Seth Laura.
He likes to hit.
I love that guy. I love that guy. I really do. I can't wait till next year if he's around. I mean, he's a junior. I hope he continues to play. But
yeah,
he's going to be the new Hammer next year. He is going to be.
I tell you what he don't have. He don't have the balance checkbook because he is upset most of the time he's on the field.
But I'm telling you, man, in the JV game the other night, he was popping people. I was like, golly, Seth, love it. And here's the deal: you love a kid that knows his role, comes out full effort on special teams, and says, "Hey, I'm gonna start smoking some folks," and changes the game for us at that point. 29-yard line. Rolla going to take over. 1st and 10. Smith. Oh, he is going to hand the ball off to Emery, and Emery is met immediately. Blake Vacco says, Waffle House is open 24 hours, and so am I. Smothered and covered in the backfield as Emery just gets smoked.
Mr. Ford Coleman was there too. Hey, how are you? How's your mom doing?
How's the family?
Talking about my mom?
No, Ford said that.
Okay. It's like it's getting weird, Barkley.
No, that's what you say.
Here comes the Boom by Nelly, another song that came in. Smith under center. He's going to fake. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw back. Tucker Galloway is all over. Trouble. As Mountain Home said, you know what? We're going to stay home. Tucker Galloway, the senior, with a great play. Everybody in there from Mountain Home. They tried to do a little trickeration, double pass, and Mountain Home had no part.
You know when you're driving and that squirrel's in the middle of the road and you don't know if he's going back where he came or if he's going to come back across, and he's like, I don't know what to do. That's what just happened at the 18-yard line of Rolla's northern end zone.
About 5 Bombers just sitting there waiting to tackle him.
Guys, the last 3 plays that I can think of, maybe the last 4 plays I can think of for Rolla, have done nothing but go backwards.
Yeah. And I think the O-line, that big physical O-line, they're tired. They're getting tired.
Smith. Oh, got a false start out here. How do we not call it? The receiver took off way early as he's going to throw it back across the middle. He's going to hit Morozovic. Morozovic is going to be brought down by Barrett Miller. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe +1. It's going to be up 4th down and 8. Guys, this inside receiver just took off. Let's see if we can watch that on the replay. Yeah, you saw him over here. Watch this receiver right here. He just took off.
They gave him a free step.
They did.
Well, it looks like they're going to have to punt regardless.
Aaron Andeline says Metallica Seek and Destroy.
Ooh, very nice. Mountain Home's not going to put any pressure. They don't want to risk a roughing the kicker, as Gus Wilbur's going to fair catch the ball at the 29-yard line. That's where Mountain Home will take over, first down and 10.
Don't want to discount, I don't want to cut you off, the ability to catch that ball in this wind and focus on that's great little intangibles that are just moments that you can cheer for your boys.
So Brantley back with Barrett in the backfield. Tripp's going to be on the inside receiver here. I think we'll run the ball here with 2:47 left.
You got to think they want to chew up the clock and, again, not show a whole lot. I look for them to. Let the big dog eat.
As they step back to pass, Brantley going to roll out to his right, throw it across the middle, too high for his intended target, Carter Atkins.
Uh-oh.
Phillips pass, intended for Atkins.
Atkins going to get up slowly, but he's going to be okay as he jogs off under his own power.
Jumped up to extend, it looks like. Might just run a little bit.
Second down and 10, 2:40 left here. Third quarter brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank and ASU Mountain Home on the graphics. Again, hit us up on the Hopper Termite and Pest Control text line, 870-321-6839. There's a bunch of dudes sitting here talking football.
Good time doing it.
Absolutely. Manley takes the snap, drops back. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's got all kinds of room.
There it is.
Gets out past the 35, 40. Take a hit, but he's going to fall forward to the 42-yard line. First down yardage as Two's going to get up. He may have taken the ball for 8. That was
you know what that was? The battle of the quarterbacks.
Yeah, our quarterback may have won that one. But why is your defensive end 12 yards back making a tackle?
Well, I don't know.
We'll take it. Brantley takes a snap. Miller this time on the inside.
Uh-oh.
He squirts free, and he's gone. He is gone as he high steps inside the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bombers. Barrett Miller with the 57-yard touchdown to the house. 34-3 Mountain Home up.
Goose Gossage. Barrett Miller, 23 touches, 281 yards, and 4 putties, as the kids say.
I think we can officially go ahead and say, guys, it's Miller time.
It's Miller time. By the way, all dinner time. Roll some stack bread.
Ballard back for the extra point as Mountain Home looks to take a 35-3 lead. The snap is going to be bobbled. Bryce Kincaid's going to take it, and he's going to fall down, which unfortunately is going to break Isaac Ballard's perfect streak of PAT attempts.
Does that break
a
streak?
On Ballard?
I don't know, but there's a Rolla player down, guys. Hate to see that. He went out to make the tackle and went down. But Ballard had been perfect. Well, we're going to take a break. Mountain Home leading 34-3, 2:14 left in this third quarter. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
This game is brought to you by Monarch Realty,
The Back 40.
Jim Brown Company, Moran's Lawn and Garden,
Next, powered by NAEC.
Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance,
Wingard Photography, Little T's Mini Golf, and more in Mountain Home. The Hauk Group, maximizing your potential. Marchant's Building Center.
Are you ready to uncover history? It's time again for the Twin Lakes Artifact Show. Join us at the Ramada Inn Convention Center on Saturday, September 20th and Sunday, September 21st. Doors open at 8 a.m. each day. Explore incredible displays of authentic Native American arrowheads and pottery from the Midwest and across the South. Bring your own collection for a free appraisal from our on-site authenticators. Admission is free. The Twin Lakes Artifact Show at the Ramada Inn Convention Center on Saturday, September 20th and Sunday, September 21st. Discover your past.
American, the newest hotel in Mountain Home, offers visitors the finest accommodations and the cleanest amenities for your next stay. At American, take advantage of our fast check-in and relax in our luxurious standard or suite rooms, complete with sleeper sofa, or pull up a stool at the only hotel in Mountain Home with a full wet bar. Swim or enjoy a tan at our outdoor heated pool, or if you need to stay moving, Merrick Inn has a full fitness area available for guests. Merrick Inn also offers a full continental hot breakfast and guest laundry. And with a convenient location right off the bypass with shopping and restaurants within walking distance, Merrick Inn is the best choice for your next stay. Merrick Inn, located at 290 Drillers Drive in Mountain Home. Book your reservation today.
Fielded at the 31-yard line. That's where Rolla will take over.
You know who needs a little love tonight, Brad?
Who's that?
Clay Maxey, Teamwork Roofing. They've been big supporters of these Bombers. When you're home, you're going to hear them on the first down. They'd have been hoarse. Conley would have been hoarse saying it tonight. We've had so many. Really appreciate them and the way they support these Bombers. Great staff up there. Just a class act, and so happy to have them in our community.
100% agree with that statement.
Yeah, it seems like anytime anywhere in the community needs something, they're always stepping up. Big supporters of football.
Smith's going to take the handoff and give it to Emery, and he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Elijah Hillstrom and Blake Vacco in there on the tackle. He's going to be up 2nd down and 8, the 33-yard line. Smith, quick pass out. He's going to hit Peter Smith. He's their speedsters. He makes a couple guys miss. He's going to get Cowboy slung out by Carter Atkins at the 43-yard line.
Looked like Carter spent the past month square bales of hay because he kind of flung him up on top of the trailer.
Sure did.
They're going to see how you get out to the 45-yard line. First down yardage. Smith's going to be under center. He's going to roll out to his right. Pass is going to be, almost picked off. Gus Wilbur undercut the route, almost got a pick, went through his hands, pass is incomplete. Great defensive play there by your junior cornerback.
Gus Wilbur out there doing hard work tonight. He's going to be thinking about a couple of those when he gets in bed.
To get a text, Dylan May's birthday.
Oh.
Happy 40th birthday, Dylan.
Happy birthday, Dylan.
Welcome to the Old Man Club. You're going to wake up and everything's not going to feel the same now at your 40. Smith's going to take a snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to try to go deep. It's undercut by the hammer. He is going to get a pick. Why not? Why not, folks? As Vacco and Ford Coleman converge on Smith, hit him. Let's take a look at that on the replay.
And he
Vacco,
says, stop.
Hammer time.
I love it.
As Hunter's going to get the pick, Mountain Home's going to come away with it. It's going to be first down and 10, Mountain Home at the 29-yard line. 1:22 left in this game. The third quarter, not the game, sorry. It's been a long third quarter.
It's been a long game, guys. Typically about this time we're wrapping up, and we still got a whole other quarter of football left to play.
So we do have some new offensive linemen that are in there for Mountain Home. As Brantley's going to take the snap, he's going to hand off to Connor Schultz around the right side. He's just going to pinball off of people inside the 40-yard line. Move up to the 43, first down yardage for Mountain Home. Blake Day in, the junior, on the offensive line, as well as number 60, Aiden Pittman, the senior. A couple guys that did some work the other night in the JV game. I saw for sure Blake Day was there. Colin Copeland in the receiving corps. Brantley takes the snap, hands it off to Schultz. He's going to get stood up in the backfield. That's going to be Smith. Smith's going to sling him down. It's going to be a loss of yardage. They're going to say it's a loss of 3.
He's wanting to return the favor. That's been happening to him a lot tonight, so he was just wanting to get one there.
I like his grit.
Yeah.
I like the quarterback's grit for
he's
Rolla.
a big boy, man.
I'm going to look forward to kind of keeping up with him throughout the season and see how he's doing because he's tough.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it just looks big. He just looks strong,
Yeah.
right? Some guys just are big, but this guy looks strong. Brantley's going to hand the ball off. Schultz is going to take it up the middle. He's going to get hit. So he's going to get the lost yardage back. Rosevich comes in from his safety position, lays the pop on Schultz. Coming up third down and 10 from the 43-yard line. That might be the end of the third quarter. It is. Mountain Home's walking their sideline and Rolla walking theirs. We got one more quarter play. Mountain Home looking to put this thing away, up 34-3. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to offer the best care for athletes of all ages. Call to schedule an appointment today.
Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Ready to take your adventure to the extreme? At Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, we're proud to bring you Segway Power Sports, redefining the ultimate riding experience. From powerful ATVs to the latest off-road machines, Segway is built to conquer, and right now, enjoy 0% financing with quick approvals to get you on the trail faster. We service all brands and models, so your ride stays adventure ready. Don't wait, stop by Terry Small's Extreme Outdoors, the best location in town, and experience Segway Power Sports today.
Back here as Brantley's going to hit Connor Schultz on the screen pass. Adams is going to pick up first down yardage as he takes the ball in Rolla territory inside the 40. He's going to get pushed out of bounds, but there is a holding call. That is going to be a spot foul.
Connor was tight roping that sideline, guys, and they blew the whistle. He's out. But, man, he sure was close to staying in there.
Yeah, it is going to still be first down yardage as the penalty is going to push Mountain Home back to the 46-yard lines of Rolla. Good job there by Connor staying in bounds and picking up the yardage needed.
Tonight's fourth quarter brought to you by Baxter Health Bone and Joint and Shays Appliance.
Brantley is going to roll out to his left. Look at the pass. He's got a man. It's Caden Godson, but it's high off his hands, incomplete. Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. If Mountain Home can get one more touchdown, that will be the mercy or the sportsmanship.
What is that again, Brad? What's the spread on that? Or
I think you got to get up 35 in order to do that.
Is there a certain amount of time or
in the fourth quarter?
Okay.
And the clock will continually run once that happens.
Got a text from my mom. She said she loves to hear my voice.
Oh, what a sweet mom.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Does she feel embarrassed you were talking about Ford's mom the way you were?
I was
Inside
not.
draw to Schultz. Schultz is going to hit it like a hole. He's going to spin inside the 20, down inside the 15, and be wrestled down all the way at the 12-yard line. Connor Schultz coming in with a different energy for Mountain Home.
Man, and just like that, Connor Schultz got 4 rushes for a grand total of 48 yards. He's in the 12 yards per rush category, too.
Schultz takes it around the right side, looking for pay dirt, cuts it inside. They're going to get a hold. Looks like Tate Cudworth is going to get a hold.
It's hard to get away with him on the outside there where Tate is.
That had kind of broke a little bit of a streak that we had going. We hadn't had many penalties, but that puts Mountain Home at 5 penalties for the game. Rolla's got 6.
Yeah, they played a very disciplined game tonight, I thought. Guys, let's take a look at our moment in Bomber history. I've got a question for you. We're don't say the answer, okay? Because we're gonna go to the text line.
I know it already.
Quit looking at the paper. All right. In 1994, Mountain Home Lady Bomber basketball team went to the state finals but lost to Fayetteville. How many overtimes did that game go? Hit us up on the text line. Let us know your guess. 870-321-6839. That's brought to you tonight by Z-Team.
Brantley's going to hand the ball off to Schultz up the middle. After the holding penalty, it's going to push Mountain Home back past the sticks. He's going to pick up, let's call it 4 or 5 yards. Going to bring up second down and 7. Keegan Morris coming in for Mountain Home. Brantley's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Schultz going to stay patient, but he's going to be drugged down. So he picks up, call him 1, maybe 2 yards inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. See if we're getting any text coming in. David Jury came in with 8.
That is correct. 8 is the correct answer. And
we got another one that was before him. It said 8. We don't have a name who this was with.
8, and it is still a state record.
Still got them coming in. It is a state record.
And that's brought to you by the Z-Team, serving their community with all your real estate needs for 20 years. We appreciate the Z-Team sponsoring our Moment in Bomber history.
It is Bob Knight night. Maybe he might have been there listening to one of his daughters play on that team. Is that correct?
Good chance of it. Believe so.
Pass couldn't complete as they tried to hit Colin Copeland in and out of his hands.
We don't have our cockpit cam going tonight, but we will be posting a picture of our Bob Knight shirts, giving tribute to great man, Bob Knight. It's been a fun night, guys.
It has been a fun night.
So Mount Home's going to bring in the field goal crew as it's 4th down and 7 from the 8-yard line. Isaac Ballard going to get a chance for the 26-yard field goal.
A little bit of a challenge with this win we still got going
maybe
here.
That's why they're trying it.
Yeah.
The win. But the kick is up. Dude, Ballard put a good boot on it. It is good. That ball would have been good from 40-something yards. It was deep. Ballard gives Mountain Home the 37-3 lead. 9:59 left to go. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Hey, Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'll miss you out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
Sportsmanship, is that what's called, rule where the clock runs? After halftime. Anytime it's 35 points after halftime, the clock will start. Not just fourth quarter. Basketball's fourth quarter only.
Okay.
So, Zach Vandersteck in on the line. Keegan Morris as well. Smith's going to be in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass, throw. Ball is going to be knocked away. Taylor Peterson in for Mountain Home.
I feel like the DN might have got a piece of that.
We'll take a look on this. Definitely got a hand up there, but good job by Taylor Peterson coming in from Mountain Home, knocking that ball away. Thanks again to Shays Appliance on that instant replays. Fourth quarter brought to you by Baxter Health.
Yeah, Baxter Health Bone Joint. They specialize in general sports medicine, providing our athletes with high-quality, compassionate care they deserve. You'll be able to check out Baxter Health Bone at the Health Fair October 1st at the Veda Shed from 9 to 4 p.m. Come check that out. It's going to be a day full of awesome health-related activities. Make sure to check that out.
Smith's going to roll to his right. He's chased by...
He picked that.
No, it's down. Yeah, it hit the ground. Good call by the official. Peterson jumped in front of it, but the ball bounced. Pretty cool right here. One of my friends was an official in that game. This is Ron Bellamy, Jacob's grandfather, watching from Cranfield Lake House.
That sounds like a nice place to be tonight.
That's a pretty cool story there. Thank you, Ron, for sharing that.
You want to talk about Shays Appliance? My house is where good appliances come to die for some reason. I don't know if we're like on an Indian burial mine or something, but Shays always gets me hooked up. They bring them to the house. We get it installed. They've done a lot of good work for me, and I really, really appreciate their service.
And I can give kudos to Baxter Health as well if we're going to talk about sponsors in this fourth quarter. Great job getting Ford back on the field with his broken pinky. Dr. Moore, everything they did at the outpatient surgery center is awesome. Smith. Going to take a snap, roll to his right. Pass is going to be thrown out and incomplete. Pass is intended for number 10, Blaine Sabo.
I'm almost thinking Ford might want to go back with that club, guys. I mean, he had a really stellar game last week. I think that film got out on him, though. I see some more double teams this week on him.
Yeah,
they're definitely keying on him.
4th and 10 as Rolla's going to drop back, and they're going to have to punt this ball away. As Mountain Home's defense has come out in this second half, and they have just done an excellent job stopping this high-powered Rolla offense.
Yeah, I mean, I got 29 tackles, 1 sack, 5 tackles for loss, several pass breakups, an interception, 3 forced fumbles.
Left-footed kicker is going to get it away. Ball's going to be fair caught, but Wilbur's going to let it bounce. It's going to take a Rolla bounce.
Oh, don't do that.
As Gus dives on top of the ball.
I think he thought he might have touched it, guys.
Yeah.
See, the way he came back to that, I think he was afraid it grazed him.
So Mount Home did fall on it. I think he did. I think he saw that and was like, I can't let him do it. And
came back and saved the day. Good heads-up play there.
9:27 left in this game. Mount Home just looking to kind of get out of here injury-free at this point now as they have a 37-3 lead. It's been a great non-conference kind of run for your Bombers here.
It has.
Should finish at 3-0.
Some good opponents, good football. I mean, obviously right where you want to be at this time of the season.
Brantley hands it off to Barrett. Barrett's going to go inside the left, run the ball out to the 25-yard line. Barrett has close to, how many yards is he at?
Barrett's getting close to 25 touches, which is where my Excel sheet ends, and
we have to add some more columns there, Barkley.
300 yards on the night.
He's at 300?
No, he's fixing to be.
As he takes the ball outside the 30.
Well, let the big dog eat, guys. He deserves. He has chewed up every yard he's earned tonight.
Yeah, they're going to bring him out now.
Make some line changes as well.
Yep. Silas Moore coming, Easton Rechtenwald coming in. Chris Lemming coming in from Mountain Home.
And this is what you
Jackson Sanders, a sophomore, coming in.
Mentioned before the game, Brad, talking about these JV players playing the other night against Harrison and then getting some work in tonight.
Good reps.
Snap's going to go back. Schultz is going to take the ball off the left side. He's just going to keep those feet moving, guys. And, I mean, these are all the defenders. They just get drugged for 2 or 3 yards. Just Schultz is going to pick up 7 yards. Get the ball out past the 35 to the 37-yard line. Second down and 3 with 8:15 left. Brantley hands off to Schultz. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, slung down by Smith, quarterback / defensive end. No gain on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 from the 37.
So we're talking about the health fair there, guys. It's a partnership that 44 years Baxter Health and KTLO have been putting together the health fair. We usually have a couple thousand people through in the course of a day. And, a lot of the clinics that we talk about here in the broadcast will be featured there. You'll be able to come and hear providers talk, and then they're going to have a little area where you can ask questions. And it's going to be a really, really neat day. October 1st at the Beta Shed, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
As the ball is going to be handed up to Schultz. Drive forward for maybe 1 yard. You get to the 38-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down and 2. Mountain Home decides to do. I think they're going to punt this away.
So there will be some live football in Mountain Home tomorrow.
There is, yeah. Southside is going to be playing. I don't know what team it is.
All I've heard is a team from Missouri. I've not heard who, but I have heard Southside should be decent. So it might be a good football game if you ain't got anything to do tomorrow night.
Josh just said he'd be there running the clock for that game. Do you know who they're playing, Josh? Oh, you don't know? Okay. So Brantley's going to kick it away. Nice punt. It's going to go right out of bounds, about inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Great punt there by Brantley.
Make sure to stick around for our post-game show. Presented by Next, powered by NAAC.
Whoa.
What you got?
They said, got a text from Decon. He said they're playing Marionville, Missouri. Marionville has won 53 in a row.
Oh,
that might be worth showing up to.
Southside steps up.
Dang, Jana.
Competition.
Man, I played with a couple guys from Marionville whenever I played at Evangel University, guys, and I don't know, man, they're built different there. I mean, had a linebacker, I believe, and a safety from there. They were both really, really great players.
The quarterback's going to roll out. He's going to be hammered as he throws, but the pass is going to be complete. Who's that in the backfield? Look like Blake Vacco continues to have a night. The pass is going to be complete to number 1, Peter Smith. He's going to get the ball outside the 30-yard line, out to the 34.
Earlier in the chat, somebody said Vacco with the taco. I like it.
I like it. Kobe Dotson in. We got a flag on this near sideline over here. Sideline warning on Rolla.
They got about 3 coaches out there, about the 20-30, out to the numbers.
Kobe Dotson, sophomore out there on the defensive line, guys. He's one to watch out for in the future. I tell you, that kid got a nose for the football. Tucker Galloway, Keegan Morris, Zach Vandersteck on that D-line. First down into the 34-yard line. Looks like that Rolla has another quarterback in. It looks like number 18, Tobias Balk.
Great name.
If I can see that number correctly. Tobias, you like that name?
Great name. Strong name.
He's going to roll out. He's going to throw the ball out. It's going to be bobbled and caught. That's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Jacob Bellamy. Peter Smith.
He's a good little receiver.
Yeah,
when he gets a chance, and I mean, as far as athletes go, one of the fans downstairs, I don't know if it's him, was telling me one of these guys is signed to either a Missouri baseball scholarship or Nebraska. Okay. You said that. A fan said it to me also.
I'm a fan.
Okay. Well, I'm a fan of him.
Talk about my mama. You don't listen to what I say.
No, I did not talk about Connie.
Those cookies are way too good to say anything evil about Connie.
Drop back pass. This number 10 is a quarterback. He's hit as he throws. What a pass,
what a
though.
pitch.
Tucker Galloway with the hit on the quarterback.
Their guy's down.
He is down, but, man, he threw an absolute dime. That's Blaine Sabo back there as a quarterback. Yeah, let's take a look at that on the Shades of Line.
He's not moving, guys.
Man, look, he threw a dime all the way down to the 30-yard line. He gets pushed out of bounds about the 20. Let's hope he's okay as he's still down.
Looks like he's grabbing his ankle, guys. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for more Bomber football after this.
This game of the week is brought to you by Handstaff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing. Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
American Safeguard Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Since 2014, Southern Construction Roofing has completed over 9,000 roofs across Marion and Baxter counties. Their licensed, bonded, and insured team brings over 20 years experience to every job, residential or commercial. From full roof replacements and overlays to expert repairs and shingle work, our crews get it done quickly, often in just 1 or 2 days. We even work with your insurance, so it's hassle-free. Southern Construction Roofing, quality you can trust, protection that lasts.
Quarterback, Blake Sabo, he threw a dime as Rolla has the ball inside the 20-yard line. He's going to be roll out. He's going to roll to his left, throw the ball across his body. It's going to be caught by Jack Morozovic. He's going to be hit and brought down immediately after the catch. He's going to pick up 7 yards, though, as he gets inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 4:47 left in this game.
Those Midwestern names are a little tougher, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of these, man, I'm struggling.
And I may be saying Sabo's wrong. It's S-B-A-B-O.
I mean, I'd buy it.
I think the B's silent, the first B.
Well, he's going to roll out to his left. He's going to be hit again as he throws. It's going to be outside the outstretched arms. Blake Vacco is just living in the backfield.
What's that called in ballerina, pirouette or whatever, where like he jumps and he just grabs him in the air? That's what it looked like right there.
He is having a game, boys. Blake Vacco is playing lights out tonight.
I got Vacco for at least 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a forced fumble. He would be my defense player of the game tonight. He has been all over this field and playing hard ball.
Stacking waffles. That's what he does.
They wouldn't be giving away pancakes and Waffle House around here, would they?
About to say.
4:25 left in this game. 3rd down and 4. Handoff's going to go to Emery. Emery's going to be hit at the 10. He's going to lean forward. Caden Del Soto in on the tackle. It's going to be 1st and goal as it's 1st down yardage inside the 10. So we did find out they're saying Bulldogs. That's a 1st down, Bulldogs. They spell Bulldogs.
We already got to deal with math. Now we're going to have to deal with spelling on this?
I mean, we got Clay Maxey Chevrolet 1st downs.
Yep.
We got Bulldog 1st downs, I guess.
Okay.
Savo's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw the ball up. Ball's going to be knocked down by Bellamy. There is a flag in the end zone. It's going to be holding on Mountain Home in the defensive secondary.
And Hillstrom's still doing work back here. I mean, just these poor quarterbacks, man. I know they're trying to get a score. I do. I respect the fight. I'm sure IHOP appreciates it if they can get one. But these quarterbacks are taking some punishment.
Yeah. Shay's Appliance replay there as you saw Hillstrom come in and take the hit on the quarterback. It is holding in the backfield. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal from the 5. Handoff's going to go to Emery. Emery's going to put his head down. He's going to be dropped, though, short of the goal line at the 2.
Coleman tried to get an arm on him there, but he got tackled. Oh, man.
That's Tucker Galloway. He had another good play. I mean, that 34 is a load.
Yep.
Yeah. That Mountain Home defense saying no touchdowns right now. No touchdowns. They're doing everything they can to not let them score here with 3:14 left in this game.
As a defensive player, you take that stuff personal, guys. I mean, this is for bragging rights right here. You don't want them getting in the end zone.
Savo under center, hands it up the middle.
He did.
Emery's going to be dropped. They're going to say he's short. Good job, Ford Coleman, getting back there, putting his head down, getting below the offensive lineman, making that tackle, keeping it from scoring. It's going to bring 3rd down and goal from the 1. Big Aaron Martin coming in from Mountain Home. Third and goal from the 1.
Big on big. Here it goes.
And he's going to get in. Emery's going to get in. He's going to get the block, and they're going to get a touchdown with 2:27 left in this game. The Bulldog faithful with their cowbells are ringing them. And the ambulance goes off. I wonder if that's, just because they scored. Pretty sweet.
I got a whole thing here.
37-9, 2:27 left in this game. Extra point, looking to make it a 27-point game.
That's some excellent synchronization there between the ambulance and the score. Hats off. I'm going to have to work on that. I'd say Rolla done, guys.
Reeves, the left-footed kicker, is going to be back. He's going to send it. Oh, a card. Oh, almost hit the card passing by.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. 2:27 left in this game. We're going to take a break. Come back for more Mountain Home Bomber football.
It's the Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling. Up to 35% off throughout the store and extra savings on kitchen packages from GE Appliances, Frigidaire Gallery, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. It's time to get cooking with GE Appliances and Frigidaire Gallery ranges. The Shays Appliance Fall Savings Sale where prices are falling up to 35% off. Shays Appliance where we service what we sell.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Where flavor meets fun.
Onside kick there by the Rolla Bulldogs. Mountain Home recovers it at the 42-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Mountain Home with 2:20.
Rolla coming out with a little trickery there. Kind of interesting move with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in this fourth quarter. They're going to kick the onside kick there. And it looks like they injured a player in the process. 61 there. hopping off. That's going to be Morgan Harness. Butler's in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands off to, it's going to be number 14, Connor Schultz. Left-hand side. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. This is a lot harder than it looks, Brad. I don't like this.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking over for him. Yeah, Kobe Dotson in from Mountain Home, the sophomore. They've been running him at a Wildcat at the quarterback position.
Where's he play on defense?
Defensive end. Oh, is this
I see a trend.
Do we have one?
Huh. Very interesting. Dotson's going to have Schultz flank to his right. Take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Connor. Connor's going to be hit right about the line of scrimmage, a pickup of 0 yards. We have 3rd down and 6 with 1:30 left in this game. So great non-conference. Mountain Home's going to come away 3-0 after this one. It's exactly what you wanted coming out of here.
What do they got next week?
Southside, Portsmouth Southside. The Mavericks going to be coming to town. You know, we went there last year. That was the Chinny game.
That was
the
Chinny game. Just dominated that game. He ran all over them, and that was kind of their first entrance into the 6A, and Mountain Home did an excellent job on that game, so hopefully we can do that. But they're much improved, I think, this year.
It's always fun to be home.
Schultz going to take the handoff, make some guys miss. That's the 45. He's going to lower down his head and completely run over Morozovic.
He laid tracks right over him.
He did. It's going to be 1st down yardage as he moves the ball to the 35-yard line of Rolla.
We need Schultz to get another 11, Brad. I'm sorry. He's at 89 yards on 12 touches.
I think you're not going to see that because Schultz is back here past the 50-yard line. This is going to be a kneel, and let's take this thing to the house.
Why not?
There's the kneel that has happened. Mountain Home is going to come away with a 37-10 victory on Thursday Night Football here in Rolla, Missouri.
That's right. You want to stay right here because, guys, we're going to bring you all the post-game reports brought to you by Next, powered by NAEC, and we'll bring that here just a minute, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Where flavor meets fun. Welcome to Fat Boy's Smash House, your go-to spot for great food and a good time. Dive into our golden fried whole chicken wings, savor the juiciest smash burgers, or try one of our mouth-watering sandwiches and corn dogs. With pool tables, dartboards, and 15 big screen TVs, there's never a dull moment. Catch the game, hang out with friends, and dig into some great food that is big on taste. Located 1041 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. At Fat Boy Smash House, it's not fast food, it's fat food. When disaster strikes.
Welcome back to the Next, powered by NAEC and Monarch Realty postgame show. Guys, it was all Bombers tonight as Bombers take the game here in Rolla, Missouri, 37-10. And I think it went exactly as we expected.
I had somebody ask me today, they said, what's your spread on the game? What do you think? I said, 24.5. I think Mount Home should go up and win by 24.5, and it's pretty close to that, 27. And I thought it would be something similar to what this. I thought that they might score, and honestly, I thought it'd be like 42-17 was kind of my number in there, and, you know, shy of a fumble and turnover on downs. I think game went about like what I thought.
Yeah, no big surprises there. I think one of the surprises, I really thought Mountain Home's team could possibly score 40 in every game they played this year. But you've seen them go to the ground game tonight.
Yeah.
And really, lean heavily on Barrett Miller. And, that's going to show up big time in the stats when we go through that here in a little bit. But, that's kind of one of the things. It didn't go as I expected. I did not expect Rolla to be as disciplined as they were. I mean, this is a much improved team over what we played against last year. And I think this is the perfect opponent that you want right before you're getting ready to start your conference run.
Yeah, I would agree. We talked with the radio guy next door before the game, Brad, and he looked right in the eye and he was like, you are going to be our hardest game this season. You are the toughest team we expect to face this season. And that's a testimony to what we saw on the field. This Rolla team's going to win some ball games this year. They're a good team, but I think this Mountain Home team's just got some grit. It just got some toughness and some physical nature that is a hard intangible on a football field.
That and the other thing, Barkley, is I think they find a way to make the adjustments. We talked about it after that first defensive series. Aryan defense, they came out and they made those adjustments, and you've seen them start to expose some of those wrinkles, and that's what I love about this team. They're constantly adapting. They're constantly looking at ways to improve and getting better, and I think that's been one of the bright spots of this team. Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that's going to serve them well as we get deeper into this conference schedule and hopefully into the post game or the postseason schedule, and so just excited to see what's going to happen. And you kind of when you're sitting there at the beginning of the season and you're looking and you got these preseason games, if you want to call them that, before you get into conference play, you want to win them, but there's almost a certain part of you that thinks that the season really starts as conference starts. But I think Mountain Home is primed and in the perfect position to make a conference run and have a great team this season.
Yeah, I think so too. And like you said, just the adjustments and the coaching and the way that everything's coming together. We're physical, we're fast. I was talking to some coaches in our conference, not in our conference, but some coaches that have played teams in our conference, and they were like, guys, you have a chance. You have a chance to be undefeated. You have a chance to win every game you play. Like, don't sell yourself short. This is a good football team.
Yep.
That's kind of cool to hear.
No question. Josh, what'd you see tonight?
On my side, defensive line, offensive line, they controlled the line of scrimmage. They opened up huge holes for Miller. Defensive side, man, they were in the backfield, holding, getting strips. That's what I like to see is offensive, defensive line. But, just like you, Tobias, we look at the trenches, and that's what I watched. And, had great things. There's some things you need to clean up, but other than that, they played a good game coming in for conference.
This postgame show brought to you by Next NAEC and Monarch Realty. Glad to have them as sponsors.
Absolutely. Now, guys, let's talk about the drive of the game. And I think there's several that you could have pointed out, but any drive with Barrett Miller tonight, stick in the end zone, I think you got to call that drive of the game. And I think we've got a clip. We've got a clip.
I think this was the first end zone after that we had our fumble recovery. Barrett Miller takes it to the house. It was just at that point, it was kind of like, wow, this is what we're in for all night. And honestly, that's what they saw a lot of.
I think at that point he was averaging what, Barkley, 13 yards to carry, average probably about 10 or so, which we'll get to the stats here in a little bit. But, man, what a night he had.
Yeah, we always told our defensive line in youth football, we're like, boys, if you don't stay disciplined, you're going to see elbows and booties, and you're going to hear the band a lot, which is not good because that means you're seeing the guy running away from you and their band playing.
That's right.
So, you just got to – that's what they saw a lot tonight, and Barrett Miller was on the good end of that.
It was tonight's drive of the game brought to you by Arvest Bank. Arvest Bank, ATM Live Teller, a convenient way to bank. We appreciate them.
For Miller right there on that play, you had Rolla that came down, pretty much moved the ball effortlessly down the field until they got that sack, and then Mountain Home to answer right there. Just kind of put a little pressure on Rolla to say, hey, we're here.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, Barkley, let's take a look at the stats, man. I think that's going to tell the story tonight as Mountain Home puts up some impressive numbers.
Absolutely. Of course, your final score, 37-10. Start with Brantley. He went 7 for 12, 58% completion rating, 115 yards and 1 TD. Phillips also ran the ball 5 times, didn't have as much success there, but he did have 16 yards. Connor Schultz there at the end of the game, 12 touches for 89 yards, 7 yards a carry. But probably you got to give it to your workforce here. Barrett Miller, 25 touches, 295 yards, 4 TDs, averaging 11.80 yards per carry.
Well, folks, if you're still sticking with us, you need to help us get Barrett Miller on the map. Help us publish those stats. Get out there. That guy had a game. And I will guarantee you that will rival any numbers around the state from any other running backs.
Yep, I agree. We got to get these names out. That's what we're trying to do for sure, is get these kids' names out of there.
Yep. You guys, and I do appreciate that, because I think people at home, they don't necessarily understand. You guys have made inroads with Hootens. You've made inroads with KY3. The amount of stats and text messages that you guys send now on the way home, it's unbelievable. And so it's a huge help to the players and to those student athletes, and appreciate you guys doing that.
Yeah, and if you can get us locked up with any more, you see us around town, you see us at the stadium next week, man, we're happy to share those. The goal is to put Mountain Home on the map. We want to do our part. We're just sitting here on our phones like we're trading stocks in China.
I mean, look, I'm texting Danielle from KY3 right now, you know, trying to let her know exactly what we got going on.
I just sent one to Kevin Bohannon, 24/7 Sports, and he's got a radio show, so I'm sure they'll be plugging that. But having a Thursday night game, you're going to get a lot of love tomorrow. Nobody else played.
You can go to XL7-TV and on Facebook, and every big play that I record that, and then I post it on there with the video, so you can share that around and like and.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah. So, Josh, with all that, who do you have as our player of the game tonight?
Barrett Miller.
Barrett Miller. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think he gets the drive and the player of the game, no question. How many yards again, Barkley?
I had him for 295. I know Kurt was on the sideline and he came off saying he had 300. 5 different yards, but I had him for 295.
Oh.
Got to give credit though to that big offensive line to open them holes up for him.
Yeah. That's a win just as much for them too.
I've got scores for people to watch if they want to. Gil can pull that up if you guys want to see.
Yeah, who are we going to be watching tomorrow night?
This will be a big one right here. Benton goes to Parkview. North Little Rock plays Little Rock Catholic. Bentonville is playing Greenbrier. Texarkana, Fayetteville. Berryville is at Yellville. Mountain View plays Piggott. Shiloh Christian is at Bethany, Oklahoma. Little Rock, Fort Smith Southwest is at Little Rock Southwest is at Fort Smith Southside. Melbourne plays Izard County, and West Memphis is at Little Rock Christian. A lot of teams off tomorrow.
There's a grudge match tomorrow, that Melbourne ICC game.
Yes.
I mean, there is no love lost there.
Yellville, Berryville.
Is that a grudge match?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always been a fun game, guys. That we had a coach that coached many years at Yellville, Guston, and he was at Berryville alum.
Yep.
And a great running back at Berryville, and so it was always fun when those two teams got together. And I guarantee you, tomorrow night will be fun in that matchup. So let's take a look. Any other notes for next week? Anything and our listeners need to know about as we kick off conference play next week?
Just come out,
show
support
up.
these Bombers. It's always nice to get that first win. Southside would be one of those teams that could be vying for a home field playoff, right? You'd think Greenwood, Shiloh, us at the top. Portsmouth Southside's that next level. Van Buren's that next level. This would be a big win for Southside trying to come here and pick up a road win.
I feel like when we watched Southside last year, a lot of their players were juniors. They were heavy junior on the offensive and defensive line. So I would expect them to be a much more disciplined team with a lot more senior leadership.
I would agree.
Well, guys, that's going to wrap up things tonight from Rolla, from Brad, Tobias, Barkley, Sam, Kurt, Scooter, Gil, Bryson, Sammy, Brandy, Becca, Heather, the whole crew, guys. It takes an army to pull this thing off, and we couldn't do it without you. So we appreciate you sticking with us tonight. Listen, we'll see you next week. As we get into more Bomber football, we'll be back home, and we'll be checking it out. So we'll catch you next week. Go Bombers.
Clear. We off.